Hello, I am Shaved Gears. Welcome to Dr. Gears Presents The Dark World. Someone laughed. That's enough.
It was Cassie.
I just sat down.
That's enough.
Who starts a conversation like this?
Me. Only when it's funny.
Oh my god. Shaved.
You're back. I was gonna have my wife cut my hair, but she got back too late.
2 bits.
Katie's back. Giving a haircut. Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now I have to do it. No. There's a thing, and I am on the. Just as a brief aside, I'm on the last Horus Heresy novel.
oh no. What are you
Sweet.
gonna do next?
I don't know. I don't.
What are you
fucking
gonna
know.
do?
60 some odd, 66 books in the series. I don't know what I'm going to read. I started last year. Take a year.
You have to read one book that has no other books attached to it.
Oh my god. I
Read
enjoy that.
One good short book.
I'm not. Okay, so here's my result of that. I'm reading Dracula.
Mm.
Of all fucking things.
You know, I have read a lot of books, and books have words in them, right? But man, there are a lot of fucking words in Dracula.
There really are.
Isn't it like, wow, there's an unreasonable amount of words in this book? It's not even a very big book.
When
It's
you
very
read Dracula, as an aside from an aside, when you read Dracula, read it in the mindset of someone in like Edwardian England. You have to remember that like the concept of vampire was not in the public Zeitgeist. And the idea of like telling it through like letters and diaries gave it like this resonance of the same thing when like found footage became really big.
Yep.
It gives it that kind of thing. So you have to kind of shift a little bit. Because
That's the same thing that Lovecraft did with most of everything that he wrote.
Yeah, no, you know the lost.
And yet there are still somehow not as many words in anything Lovecraft ever wrote as there are
Dracula.
in fucking Dracula. I don't
wild.
can't explain it.
Well, most of what Lovecraft wrote was for like a periodical magazine.
Yeah, no,
it wasn't novelized till way later.
When I say a lot of words, I don't mean like length.
No, there's just a lot of words.
There's so many words.
Gills.
Yes.
Did I hear correctly that Dracula is basically the predecessor of found footage?
Yes.
That's certainly.
It has.
That's awesome.
Dracula is told. If you've never read Dracula, it's told through a series of diary entries, news clippings,
Worth
and letters.
reading. Mm-hmm.
If you haven't read Dracula, do it. It's really good. Find an audiobook. There's an app where they will.
There is.
Yeah, my daughter
did
it that way. There's an
app.
app.
I was
that
gonna
will send you the stuff.
I was gonna say there is also a relatively recent like audio adaptation called Re-Dracula, which is essentially making an audio adaptation but through that format. Like it's reading through the letters while having different voice actors like actually talk whenever these different characters are brought up.
And the audio
Ninja knows what's up.
That's super good. And then there's one where you get on an app, and over the period of the novel, which is like about a year, every day that someone does an entry or a letter comes or something happens in the book, they will send you that audio to your phone on that day. So you're kind of like going along with stuff. It's really wild.
Dracula Daily.
Cool.
Is that what it is? I'm sure.
Ninja's all over this shit.
Yeah, no, do it.
Did you watch the Dracula ballet I sent you?
I did.
I posted a Polish Dracula ballet, and God, it's so good.
It's
like
really good.
I was absolutely mesmerized by this shit. It was really singular, and they did an amazing job.
It's like you wouldn't necessarily put Dracula, Polish, and ballet in the same sentence, but it's really nice. It's really nice. But back to my original aside. No, I'm sorry. Please go ahead.
No. I was gonna say a last thing before we can fucking move on. It's like I also think, because since we're on the topic, I just remembered. I don't know if it's like the same people behind Re-Dracula or maybe if it's someone else, but they're just inspired by it. But they're doing another format, except it's on the original Frankenstein novel. Like the original.
That'd be wonderful. I like Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Aren't we getting a new Frankenstein movie?
Are we?
Are we? I don't remember seeing.
I don't know. I really liked Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. That was fucking.
Yeah, I much prefer Mary Shelley's original
That was
version of it than like.
It's
Mhm.
Boris Karloff. God love him. If you
Everyone.
go back and watch it, it's not like it's a little hokey by Disney standards, but like
Yeah.
man does a good job.
Yeah, we
like,
are.
I do,
So
like I do enjoy.
so Guillermo del Toro is doing a Frankenstein movie. Comes out.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's right.
Shit.
Right, I forgot
That's
about
how you know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how you know it's good.
it's gonna be
Yeah,
hot.
That's how you know it's
That's
good.
gonna
Oh
be-
my god, yeah.
I hope he
Yeah.
doesn't go
Yeah,
too
yeah.
weird with it, but that's some. Good
I
stuff.
love this
Oscar
fucking
Isaac.
the
Oscar
Pinocchio
Isaac
he
plays
did.
Dr. Frankenstein.
That was the one of the things, one of the
The only
game
person.
video game
who
bits
should
that
be
makes me
allowed.
very, very angry was Silent Hills, where they had Guillermo del Toro and Junji Ito underwritten to like consult and compose stuff for a Silent Hill game. It's like,
It
I
makes me-
want
it makes
to
me-
be involved,
Oh,
and then they cancel it. It's just like
I know. Nobody is.
But
Nobody knows.
can't
what they're
have
doing,
nice
clearly.
things.
But,
Nobody
you know-
should be allowed to touch monster movies besides those two people.
Uh,
That's it.
people who love it.
That's it.
But there's a bit going back to my original side in 40K. There's this one bit where one of the Primarchs is told to go to this very incredibly secure vault, and it's where like the Space Marines and all this genetic biomancy was done, and it's to rebuild his legion. He's had a really rough time, and it's this vicious, deadly maze. I mean, just like the Emperor tells him to be like, I can tell you how to go there. There is nothing you can do about like you're gonna lose people. That's just gonna be life. And he fights his way through, and it's a harmonic lock, and straight up the knock code for it is shave and a haircut 2 bits to open this ancient deadly vault, because it is said by various people that the Emperor has a sense of humor, and it is ironic. But he does enjoy shit like that. Specifically, the Adeptus Astartes, the Space Marines, are named after a General Astartes who tried to kill them because they didn't approve of the project.
Oof.
That makes sense.
Both irony and spite. There we go. Anyway, so the literary stream. There you go. That's your portion. You can tell people engaged in literary debate online.
We have very intellectual discussions in this.
We have discussions.
in this channel. Yeah.
And then,
intellectual.
and then we start talking about butts.
I was on the
One-
train. I was on the train yesterday, and
Oh, no!
unbidden, what comes to mind is
Butts.
Sam in the towel walking away from Killian in the doorway, and the imagery.
Oh,
I don't know
God.
what triggered
Of-
this fucking thought.
Of their
this
back not
memory.
made up except for the ass, because you never unmake that.
I'm just sitting
Just
on
having
the
the
train reading.
fattest, just the thickest ass you can possibly
I don't
see.
know
Bakery.
what triggered it, but yes.
Unbidden.
Fucking
start
pound
sneak-
cake.
And he starts snickering on a train, and you have to be one of those people.
It's New York, so it's okay.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
blend in with the
yeah.
crowd.
You me do the sponsor thing?
Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
All right.
Sure.
Spring is here. Flowers are blooming, and we all know that means people are going to start giving flowers to other people. But some flowers are toxic to cats. I'm not a botanist, and I bet you're not a botanist either. So play it safe and get that special someone with cats, Dice from Libris Arcana instead. Libris Arcana, home of the Dice subscription. Their resin sets retail for up to $25, but every month you can get a brand new one-of-a-kind set for $15.99 with free shipping to the U.S. That's nearly $10 off retail, and your first set is only $12.99. Join the community of hardcore tabletop gaming cat owners who celebrate Dice Day with Libris Arcana every month. You can find the link in the channel's About tab or visit LibrisArcana.com.
Did they
And
send
check
you
this
that
out.
script, or did you make that one?
I just made that.
Because I don't know.
Make Caroline happy. Make Caroline
Yeah,
happy.
keep her safe. Keep her
You
safe.
can't. These guys can't see it in like our screen, but the folks that are watching the Twitch stream, you can see the dice that we're giving away today. It's March, and this is the Mardi Gras set. We'll be
Oh, yeah.
giving these
No,
away
those I
at the
want.
break today.
Those
Those I
are.
want.
if
They're
you ever
shiny.
needed-
They're glittery.
Those are cute.
They're
Yes.
shiny. They're
Pretty
glittery.
as
What's
heck.
in them?
Glitter.
Shine.
Kitty cats love them.
Magic.
Kaylin would like them.
They're not toxic
Meow.
to cats. So this is the set of the month. So if you
Yeah.
subscribe to Libris Arcana's dice month, the dice subscription, this is what you're getting for March. Is this so
Good.
$12.99, or
And
you
that
can
way,
win
if-
it today.
Or you can win it today, or you can subscribe to them and us, win it and get them, and then you can give them to someone. Or just have more of them to impress and terrorize your enemies.
Can previous winners still participate?
We'll say 6 months. You have to wait 6 months before you can win again.
There we go.
Sorry, Ninja.
That sounds fair. Right?
Otherwise, Ninja's just gonna have everything.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
Ninja just
We're
gets
just
all
giving dice to Ninja.
Yeah.
That's all it's gonna.
And we have a list. Believe me, I have.
Yeah, we know what we're doing. We know what we're doing.
Anyway, done paying the bills. Back to the game. Game time.
Game.
Let's do it.
Game. Back to the game. Get to
Let's do it too.
We haven't gotten there yet. So anyway,
What a fucking script was that?
great.
I wrote that in the amount of time it took me to write it.
That was awesome.
In the amount of time it took me to read it.
That's awesome. There you go. The
All those
quality
Second
content.
City sketch writing courses are paying off, boys.
There is. If it ever.
Yeah.
No, that was
actually
very
really
good.
funny.
That was
was
very
delightful.
fucking good.
It was delightful. So, for those of you unaware of last time, or need to recap a little bit, Tatter met a nice old man.
Oh, did. He was very nice.
Very nice.
A
My
nice,
arm hurts a little bit,
a
but he
nice
was
Not
nice.
really.
old man.
My arm hurts a little bit, but he was nice.
I need a
little
soundboard
weird.
with the dun dun dun.
Dun,
But
dun, dun.
dramatic groundhog. You got knock and talked by the New Dawn.
Yep. Yep.
Got to
FBI,
see-
open up.
Got to see Draven put on the pin for once. That's not common, but it happens, and all of you are going to some place. It doesn't sound good. Again, anything with death or dead in the name, usually not good.
Yeah.
So the general assumption and focus has been, we'll do it, but we're going to burn your house down.
No. No. I'm not
No.
attached to these people.
I'm a terrorism.
I'm gonna do a terrorism.
I'm gonna do terrorism.
I'm gonna do a terrorism. Be gay to
Um,
crimes. I think we all count for.
We're
for some
on a
form
list
of-
now.
Go do a crime.
Go forth and do crime.
We here at Gears Presents all say be gay and do crime.
Yeah.
BK, do a crime.
Yeah.
A crime.
A crime. One
Yeah.
single crime.
I mean, have a
Yeah.
Choose wisely.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're cis or straight. You're gay and trans now. That's how
There-
it works.
man.
Hey guys, I'm telling you right now, go invite your friends to this stream because this is going to be a good one.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
It's going to be a good one.
Again, it's one of those things you get into discussion. I had a discussion with my wife. She goes, would you love me if I was a guy? I said, well, yeah. I said, I'm a top, so it really doesn't matter to me. It's
Yes, but would you love her if she was a worm?
yeah.
I'm a
It's
top
weird.
and you're a picnic basket.
Yeah. I've been on. I'm from 4chan. Oh,
True.
I just like to. I know the game
Oh
you're
my God,
playing,
really? I'm
and you're
from
not
4chan.
gonna win.
No.
We'll just both lose. I may fall into hell, but I'll land on you.
Oh, God.
For some reason, I feel like Kelsey saying "I'm a top and you're a picnic basket" is something he's actually said to his wife at one point.
No,
It feels
I
far too
swear to
specific
God,
for him
if you
not to have
explain-
said that.
I am more than wrong.
I want that on
If you you're not allowed to explain anything. I'll leave. I'll take my ball. I'll go home.
Hey,
I
boo
don't
boo.
know. I don't want it.
That's an interesting knot you got tied there.
Ah.
A pretty thick picnic basket.
here in the dark world, we let your windows into the darkness. Some people weirder than others. Oh
my god.
You subscribe.
Professionals.
You
We're all professionals here.
We are.
It's worth it.
We're adults.
Are we really?
Pile in, man. It's
We're all normal adults.
We're adults. We're certainly adults. That's definitely.
We're certainly fucking something. That's for sure.
Ooh. But yes, no, it's a bit of a situation. Draven got told he has to take his own ass and Dane's as well and go hike out and do this. And the general plan was to go through this thing, which is going by Draven's estimation, connected to the New Dawn shit in some way, wreck everything, and then escape into the wild streets because that'll probably work.
Yeah. What could go wrong?
Sounds like a plan.
What could possibly go wrong?
Possibly go
What could
wrong.
go wrong?
Also, Filial
Possibly
decided to
go
test
wrong.
a theory. His theory was correct.
Filial had a hypothesis.
It
Hypothesis A proved true.
turns out if you inscribe the name of ruin on something and someone reads it, doesn't know if it's necessarily a required piece, but it's certainly at least a catalyst. And they left.
It certainly fucking helps.
Because it was bad.
We don't even have to be there to do crime.
You just set up crime to be committed.
Yeah.
All you need is
I
some
don't know who
spray
wrote
paint,
that.
a
I can't
stencil, and a drunk.
Yeah.
So much of
true,
life.
Bessie.
I'm sorry.
Cursed
again.
Banksy.
There. Oh, God.
Yes.
I'm
God.
sorry.
Congrats.
There was just
Congrats.
the random shit that I run into periodically, researching stuff and looking into things.
Uh-oh.
It was a statement that I thought was amazing. It's amazing how many, specifically cow illnesses, diseases, and problems are solved by poking them. By literally just poking a hole in a cow and it fixes
Yeah.
a majority
I've
of their problems.
I've seen that. Mhm.
That's like,
Release the gases.
Yeah.
and just various diseases and problems. Just poke a hole in a cow.
That's what happens when you have 5 stomachs. Weirdos.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, they do
And
have
alien-ass creatures. Only
So-
aliens like they're weird.
Are we still in the room with the New Dawn, or are they gone, or where? What are
They
we?
had
Dawn
gone,
in
and
the
if I
room
remember
with
right,
us.
they had left, and there was sort of a rally up.
Hmm.
And if I remember right, that is the point at which, after that happened, that Filial decided to take a walk.
Yeah, after that.
That's right. That's right.
We
Okay.
went on our
And-
walk.
Yeah.
Mhm. After they left, I met my old man. I think after.
Something like it was. In
Oh, it was
that
before
brief-
that. No, because we.
Yeah, it was before that, yeah.
Before-
The walk
before
was
the
the
gun.
last thing that happened.
The
Yeah,
walk was the last thing
yeah.
that he did.
the
Yeah.
tar pit fountain was
It was
the.
him. Yeah, no,
That was how we
full
closed.
Oh,
of
yeah.
critters.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Yeah. What was Sam doing at this time after I had to make an unexpected exit last
Dip.
week?
we assumed
Apologies
they
for
were kind
that, by the way.
No,
Probably,
you're-
probably
you're
teasing Tatter about her
fine.
new boyfriend.
of that too. But also kind of rallying to the situation and trying not to, because there was sort of an impulse when the New Dawn showed up. It was very much like, being in student housing and having like an RA show up. It's like, put it away, put it away, put it away.
Yep.
Sam went and hid all of the butterscotch.
Yeah, people hid. Dane had a face for a little while. Imagine Sam was keeping a low profile while all this shit shook out, and in time was, let's ruin everything and leave,
Mhm.
which is in Sam's wheelhouse, I imagine.
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
Yeah.
light it up, folks. Excuse me.
Yeah.
There it is. But no, getting tested through and kind of it's coming back from the walk, and again, some of the sounds. Again, you're kind of passing through guards going the other direction. There's some situation going on. Coming back and around the estate, there's sort of the process of, packing when you need to get out of town. That kind of, just put it in a box. Put it in a fucking box. Just, I don't care. Just get in the box.
Just get in the box.
Just get in the box.
Get
Just get in the box.
Just kind of terrassing through a little bit and trying to get things in order, but also having to not be overly suspicious, because
Overly
suspicious.
Yeah.
Keep away from windows and shit. That kind of thing. Don't look like you're doing what you're doing. Generally. But it is sort of a rapid process. And Draven, you're generally someone who doesn't stress things. Legitimately seems tense. Normally he'll kind of spend the time and kind of talk with people, if only to taunt them and so on and so forth. No, he's pretty focused on things for the moment. Which means Grebe is working very hard. Very, very hard. Not him, no, but Grebe. Just kind of closing up shop. Nothing it's quite Merlin from the Sword of Stone.
Oh, I am.
Oh no!
Oh no!
There you go.
Oh,
no.
It's every time. As I was saying, I'm saying it's not quite Merlin from Sword in the Stone packing, but it's, there is some magic involved. Getting things around. And just kind of trying to get around, trying to get ready for shit, ultimately. Whatever it may bring. So it's a rapid process. Which is annoying. Tatter's a bit of a nester. Got good stuff, and it's just, we'll get everything. Just shove it in the box. It'll be fine.
Just in the box. This is why I need more bags.
Crates of holding.
Right? Seriously, though.
Fucking crates.
Fucking pallet of holding.
I'm all packed up. Does anyone need help, or do we need to take food?
What are we doing with Squamalage?
He's got boots.
It's Draven kept directing through. He's explained the carriage is going to carry a lot of stuff. You're going to load it pretty heavy, so don't be too concerned. He does also give advice of for those of an eating kind, bring food for a couple of days. Just be on the safe side. Some food and water and such, and because his hope is that this will all go on, and there'll be a period in which you can kind of rally up and leave, and Draven can stand on the ashes of the broken empire and taunt them.
Yeah.
But fate works how it works, and you can't anticipate everything. So
understandable.
Might have to leg it. So getting around, kind of helping packing shit up, making it look nice.
Yeah, but what are we doing with Squamalage? Is he walking? Is he riding? Are we turning him into a horse? Like how are we getting him to where we're going?
It's as
You could turn him into like a little backpack.
Ooh.
Oh.
I could.
That's not a bad idea.
Can you be one of these?
I could try. Hang on. So,
I always wanted a backpack covered in eyeballs.
Yeah. So a couple of things.
Okay.
First of all, it isn't really well described what Mimic looks like when shifting between things.
It's probably
gosh.
like pudding.
It's for anyone, I'm sure, just because this is how Filial's life works, this is the moment at which he decides to check if people are okay. So you see a nice little dollop of Shuggoth trying to decide what the fuck matter is. And that occurs. There's also the issue of, Scramblish isn't exactly small. He's good chest size, and Tatter's tiny. So yes, he does make a backpack, but it's like one of those mountaineering backpacks. Like it's still
it's like
a
when
rucksack, but
when we were in grade school and they wanted us to carry every book instead of being able to go to a locker.
And that bitch would hit
And we
your
were
calves.
only this big.
Yeah, no, and
Yeah. Okay.
it's
Sure.
it's also he's doing his best.
He is doing his best. He always does.
He is absolutely doing his best.
Y'all think you can carry that, Tata?
Oh no, I can walk.
Yeah.
And then
I
he
figured
comes
we could
over.
Store him on the
Scramblish, because again he doesn't know how a backpack moves, so he settles for spindly little pseudopods. Skitters over to Tatter, grabs her with the arm wrap, and then just tilts her. So functionally, she is the abdomen of a spider and starts wandering around the room.
Oh, God bless him.
Oh my god.
Live audio of Tatter at this moment. This is going. Draven's just so if there's any.
I'm gonna go buy some rations.
I need some too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I think I might accompany you, darling.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go.
Don't. Tatter, are you?
Everything is fine, I promise.
Don't overdo it. And just
Yeah.
just.
Everything is fine.
We'll also
Don't
probably
overdo
need
it.
some. We'll also probably need some alcohol too.
Yes,
Everyone
yes,
just
I
leave.
need to go shopping also.
There's plenty of alcohol in the basement.
There is.
Oh, good point.
there
Good
is.
point.
Hmm.
Kind of rough.
Yes. Oh
Eh?
my god.
Oh yeah, I need to get some protein.
Fucking abdomen of a spider.
Look, I can put shoes on him.
Yeah.
We assume everything goes as well as to be expected.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're able to secure some food and drink, more or less.
Oh my gosh.
Tatter's new movement speed is directly vetoed because no, that gets. I appreciate what you're doing. It's an interesting idea.
I see what you were trying to do there.
Also, your ideas make the baby Jesus cry. So, yeah. That-
Oh,
so
you doing okay?
No, I'm not gonna survive.
can't get it out of her head.
No.
Just spiders skittering around.
Fucking Ninja wrote in chat, spider tatter, goes wherever Squammelich goes, up the hills, down the drain. Squammelich doesn't feel their pain.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
He doesn't care.
He's just a baby, he doesn't care.
He's just a baby.
Just a little baby.
Just a boy.
Oh my god. Okay, yep.
All the self-reflection of an eldritch mollusk. It's
He's
fun.
so cute.
Um.
Oh my god.
So.
Tatter will tuck him safely on.
Yeah, make sure he gets into the carriage.
Yeah.
The black carriage looks like you're going on a 2-week trip.
Going on
It
an
is-
adventure.
Pretty packed.
Mm-hmm.
Stocking that bitch up pretty good, and Draven getting a better attitude. You know, self-possession and such. Kind of meeting with a lot of you, and okay. So we have a pretty good idea of things. Excellent. what we're going to do is Dane and I will try and cut a little bit of trail. See what we can manage. I'm pretty sure I know what they're up to with this. Just try your best. As best you can. And meet up in the middle. Now, I will admit, I have some thoughts about what's in the basement of the new dome, but not solid information. So you should be generally prepared for anything. The dead hold is more understandable. It's a grand, grinding oubliette. Place to put people to forget about them. Hence why we're being put there. The hope is that either we'll be destroyed by it, or we'll clear it out and end up trapped in some unimaginable way, so they can just be dumping people in there. It's not great.
Imagine not.
Not ideal.
No.
Yeah.
But we'll do what we can. Now, with this, there are implications to all this that I neither like nor anticipated. So I'm concerned about how much I can do. But it doesn't seem they know very much about my books. And it should, hopefully, appear as if I'm treading the line with a lot of you. We'll hope. That being said, there may be some situations in all this. I'm hoping to rally with you all. Once we get a little bit of a scout on the vaults. If not, or if something disastrous happens, scribe my name in the book along with help, and I'll do everything I can.
Will do.
Just be careful with it. I'm already bending the rules pretty hard on all this. So, any questions, concerns before we head out on our little expedition?
And everything I know about us and these two and their patrons and such, if we need your help, we're probably fucked.
Yes.
Speaking of these two and their patrons, just once we get through the oubliette of death or whatever the devil is, into the new dawn, because that's where, fuck those guys and I want to melt their faces.
Yes.
I tested a theory, and pretty promising that given access to major structural supports in the building, I can take the whole fucking thing down.
Oh, delightful.
And in a way that we don't necessarily have to be in the vicinity when it happens. So
excellent. I actually have something to discuss with you briefly on that topic. But excellent to know. Caroline.
Yes.
You and your patronship. Questions, comments, concerns.
Let's see. Mostly I've been just reflecting on what would happen. Mostly I've been just reflecting on what happens when people die by me. That's all.
Well, is it a concern?
A little bit. If anything, I'd like them to just not experience what I saw. Well, was explained.
Well, that's what we're working on. I'm sure the divine presences will reveal everything in their own fucking time, as they all want to do. But
for today, let's just break shit and make people dead, Caroline.
Alright.
you see, you've been hanging out. Now you're rubbing off on each other. Excellent.
I just would rather than like experience like true death as opposed to what's going on the other side.
Oh, I'm sure it will work out.
Even these guys. New Dawn.
No.
She has
not
a
these guys.
problem.
Maybe the people that they hate. Because this does contain people who also hate the New Dawn, I suppose, but
Samael, a moment. If I could, just a moment, please. And kind of take Sam aside for just a moment.
All right.
Sam, dear, how are you getting along? I know this is a bit of a come-up.
Yes, well, this entire operation has been a little bit of a come-up, if you understand.
Oh, yes, of course. If I may. Something to keep in mind as we move forward. You look around, and what's going to be happening in the next little bit here? Probably not going to be coming back. Any opinions, any thoughts, anything that happens here will stay here, most likely buried. What I'm saying is something I've learned over time. If forgive me, but I imagine you've experienced pain. Yes?
That's one way to put it.
A modicum. Pain is a rat. Pain is a rat with sharp teeth. And it gnaws, and it gnaws, and it gnaws. And if you let it keep doing that, it will rip out everything in you, make a little nest for itself of these shredded pieces. But it's like a diamond, in a way. A rat with diamond teeth. The only way really to carve or sharpen a diamond, or wear it down, is another diamond. Pain wears down pain. It's not the healthiest thing in the world. But lashing out in its own small way. What I'm saying is that most of the people here, I mean, fucking Tatter in a backpack of eldritch horror, I don't think that if you were to let your hair down, that anyone who matters would be overly challenged. I'm just saying, I guess at the end, be yourself. You're a sweet little thing. Why deny the world?
And when you say be myself, and Sam just kind of like gestures at the Samantha disguise that they have.
I mean, if you're partial, I suppose. Who amongst us doesn't wear masks? But, sometimes, especially when you're really having to get down into it, it's best to be comfortable. If I'm going to do some work in the garden, I don't go in a full suit and nice shoes. You need to dress the part. Let you get the full suite of your abilities. That sort of thing. Just saying, don't flinch. Don't worry over much. I think you'll be fine.
You don't think being myself wouldn't raise an eyebrow to our new conspirators, as I might lightly put them?
Well, see, that's the thing. I don't give a shit. I think it'll be fine. Everyone that matters is either working for me, or their opinion is inconsequential, and everyone else is going to die, either immediately or in the future. So, it's one of those moments where you can play a game and it doesn't matter what the score is. No one's counting. It's just for fun. See what you can do. Maybe try off that little trick shot you hadn't had a chance to try out yet. You're a sweet thing. Be comfortable.
Well, I will admit I haven't had much practice with my archery skills as of late. And
There you go.
why not? It's a unique situation. Why not let my hair down? And Sam just kind of just morphs out of the Samantha disguise to their more natural states. You know, gray skin, white hair, and all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah. There we are.
Still relatively thick though. with
Yeah,
like-
no, I mean, you're not
Yeah.
just gonna.
Yeah, you know.
Of course.
That would be the
stupid.
weirdest part. Is if
It would
it
be
if
stupid
they weren't
about
thick.
things.
Mm.
Yeah,
The good shit. What the fuck?
That would make us look like there's something wrong.
Yeah. There we are. Excellent. Excellent. Well, we'll get hiking. Just a hop, skip, and a jump. The black carriage will take care of itself. Let's get moving. If we could meet at the atrium, everyone keep an order. Grebe, I swear to fucking God, you try to run again. I'll remove the monster.
Oh, audio.
Oh no!
Oh no!
No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
Philly will run to catch up with
Yeah.
Draven.
Yeah.
You wanted a word.
Oh, just a brief one.
Walk and talk.
Yeah. Kind of moving through, just kind of double checking, making sure everything's straight. Feel you. I've come to a somewhat concerning revelation. Feel you. I'm reasonably certain you're a bad boy.
It's taking you this long to figure that out. Pretty sure you hired me for a reason, Draven.
Certainly not because he's a good boy.
Well, it's funny. You give one person a brick, and they look to build something. You give another person a brick, and all of a sudden there's a hole in the church window. You're the latter, and that's fine. But something to mull over as we move forward. Ruin. It's a concept. Yes, it breaks things. It makes things fall apart. But there's more to the world than just stone and wood and mortar, isn't there? There's more interpretive aspects of destruction. I'm just saying it's all well and good to ruin a tower and collapse a city, believe me, I know. But there are higher concepts. Give it thought. That's all I'm asking. Just don't limit your increasing vision.
Right.
Excellent. Eyes and ears and all that. Well, let's head. Start skittering through the city, and it is a bit of a thing. Because again, it's a little bit gloomy, and you're moving through the city, and it's the fact that Draven is kind of moving bold as brass. And he can take steps to look more human. Not that he doesn't look terribly non-human to begin with, but he's not doing that. Neither is Dane. He is openly skeletal knight, moving through the streets. And just with this kind of relatively bold attitude. And I was like, what the fuck?
Sees them, puts hat and scarf away, puts on proper face.
Yeah, 100%. Fuck them
yeah.
now. We're,
What are they going to do?
We're working.
Throw us in the dead hole.
Mm-hmm. Go where they want us to? Oh no, not that.
Throw me in the riot bench. Proceed to go through the city, and it does cause a little bit of a
fucking bit.
A little bit of stir. These reprobates, moving through the area, just being pissed off, Drake, a little bit. It's like, fuck you guys. I'll do it, but I'm gonna drag my dick the whole way.
Honestly, relatable. I don't blame him.
I like it. I don't know.
Sam just gives like little wings and like little blows and little kisses at a few of them.
It's awesome. It's like a little parade.
Do we see any of the new Dawn fucks looking at us cross-eyed on the way?
It's you do get a few, but it's also like they seem to have gotten the word about kind of what's going on. It's be like, all right, you know what? If some dude wants to sing the way all the way up to the gallows, let him. You know, there's kind of an indulgence as long as you don't do much. It is amusing as you move through, though, seeing a couple of streets chalked off with big signs closed to flooding.
Oh, God.
A few of them. It's yeah. That's interesting. Oh wow. Wonder what that's about.
I wonder indeed.
I wonder. But you eventually get to a spot. It's somewhere between. It has sort of the aura of a prison. Well, it's large, it's gray, there's not many windows. And there's a lot of New Dawn, and you kind of get bustled in. This was probably an arena at one point. Either that or they have a very picturesque yard. Because it's you're herded sort of into the central yard area. And there's a large pulley system made over a big effing hole. Now, it does have a stone lip, but it looks very much like this is one way. The pulley system is robust, but the ropes keeping it look just enough to lower people down, and very easy to cut if someone tries to remand their sentence. The New Dawn is pretty deep. It is weird for the magically inclined people. Because it's, you know that feeling when you get a real bad cold and your head goes into a cotton-filled fishbowl? That's kind of how it feels, but inside your skin, being near these anti-magic fields. It's just like numb. It's not. You could tell, like right where it's wild. It's not fun. It feels a little funky. But you're kind of.
Oh,
Are you serious? Why? Oh no!
Oh no!
I swear it's the dip of your voice when you lower your volume.
It has to be. It has to be.
I gotta. I'm too. My timbre is too. It's too much. Gotta work on the gain of it or something. But you're moved to the platform with very little ceremony. They kind of cluster around, and there is some. It is a moment. Again, some of you have been in situations like this, seeing armed people taking grim satisfaction in what is going to happen to you happening to you. As the fact that Draven and Dane and Grebe makes sense. It's those two, don't see? getting herded in for this, and
We're in an anti-magic field.
you're not in it, but you're very much surrounded by it.
Oh, but we're not in.
You're not
anti-magic.
encapsulated in one at the moment. No.
Okay.
All right.
Sort of shock prods moving in.
But we're getting there. We're getting prodded onto a platform that's going to lower
Basically,
us
it's
down
going to
into
go.
the thing.
It's gonna go down.
I want to awaken to mind, latch on to the closest New Dawn fucker.
A brief, you'll kind of check around. You think they may have played this game before?
Oh.
Because they're covered. The way the fields are working, you're sort of in a bubble that still allows you to operate, but you're not sure you can cast through it. It's like they expect this kind of shit or something. You can try, but you're not sure what happens if you try and they find out you were up to something.
What are they gonna
That
do?
could suck.
Oh, so there is no roll. There is no try. There is no. It just go.
It just goes.
Just go.
It just.
Oh,
go.
that's right. You just go. That's right.
Yeah, unless you're in combat,
It's-
and then there's other things, but yeah.
But you kind of go for the awakened mind thing. That is wild, though, because in the same way that you could feel when the field is there, you can tell the second that spell hits that field, because
Nothing comes back.
It goes from like a big thing, like listen to a radio when you're 2 ticks off from the actual station, like there's nothing doing.
Nothing.
Just nothing.
Damn.
Like it's if you just sat there and really worked at it, you could maybe pick up an emotion. But like that, boo.
Damn. I was gonna give him a little kiss goodbye.
You do get some looks. Some of the staffy types do seem agitated at your actions, but they're sort of fuck it. It's everyone fights. But it's hurting in and taking a moment on the podium as they prepare the ratchets and such. Draven kind of turning. Does anyone want to do the honors, or should I? Oh, that's right. You're still getting used to this. If I may. Turns to the assembly. Ladies and gentlemen of the Dawn, fair assemblies, guards, and various hangers-on. You are burying a dead man. But you are making a slight mistake. The next time you hear or see me, or anyone on this platform, will be the last time. This I assure. But there is one piece of this that I would think people of your special distinction would be aware of. When you bury someone like me, or someone like them, you bury us face down. To which they generally dismiss him and start lowering the platform. Down into the gloom. Not my best work, but quick on the hop. Excellent.
Can we-
work, thank you.
Face down.
Can we cast things?
You are in an area where you can cast things at this point.
So,
Try to
like-
get down into it.
Could I skywrite a middle finger?
Yes.
Yes. So I will skywrite a middle
Yes.
finger.
That's any color, or just straight cloud.
Yeah, no, just a nice
Okay.
big white fluffy middle
Yeah,
finger.
Excellent. Excellent.
Sam also uses predistination to
Oh,
essentially
yeah, we got big
to essentially
firework.
first doing a little heart and then also beneath it doing a middle finger, and it looks like it's
pierce into the heart, explodes, raining little middle fingers. Down.
Very,
Just tiny
Absolutely.
making
dicks
very
everywhere.
graphic gestures. Let's
So-
just say.
Just bursts into a cloud of dicks.
This is happening, and Caroline's like, face down.
After all that, just like
There it is. Doing her best.
just that,
Doing
she
her
doesn't
best.
do anything.
Doing her best. You know, it's you have to hold to the drama, you know. It's Grebe stuck in all this shit. What the fuck, man?
Shut the fuck up, Grieve.
This
Shut the
This-
fuck up, Greed.
Dane hit him.
He doesn't question it anymore. Initially, he was weird about taking orders. You know, just fucking. Excuse me, that's my chew toy. You want one, you get one.
You told
Dane
me I
hit
could use him.
Greed. If you had plans, ideas, ambition, skill, or balls, you wouldn't be here. So shut the fuck up and do it. Good boy. So, going to be a moment. I believe the official term is smoke 'em if you've got 'em.
As I
Pike.
said,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Caroline gets some catnip.
yeah, that's
Oh.
taking a moment. Ever vice o' choice. It's again moments in time. Dane with a cigarette. It's resin. It coat helps coat and seal like a wood stain. If Dane's drinking something, don't take a sip. It's not worth it. Don't do it.
I would probably try.
I would assume not. No.
Don't be
I-
brave,
I-
human.
I would probably try. No. No.
They're taking a moment, appreciating the situation, and show of hands, who's ruined a city? Anyone?
Systemically?
I mean, in grand event, sort of thing.
No.
Okay.
I don't know the possibility of what I may or may not have been through at some point in the lifetime would count.
Tatter will give
Destabilized.
Tatter will give you a pass. Just N.A. Anyway.
Does possibly
have-
does possibly terrorizing reality count?
N.A.
I mean, I have destabilized a marriage or two, but a city is new for me.
Well, no, it's the old mage discipline applies, as above, so below. A lot of the principles are the same. You know, once you ruin a marriage, you're ready to ruin it.
Yes. I just look at the others and I'm like, oh, what? You knew this about me.
No.
I'm
No,
not
I-
surprised.
Yeah, no surprise.
I kind of expected that. No offense.
None taken.
One of them was both at the same time, if you could believe that.
I've been
Uh,
married a few times.
Genuinely impressive.
My God.
Dane, were you ever married? Twice. Grebe. What, like legally?
Yeah.
So, lot of moving parts, but we have to make this look good. They have to feel comfortable and think that they're winning and that they're going to succeed in all that. So, gonna go through do the do. At some point, once we get things in order, I'll get in contact with you. Now, to pull a slight bit of bullshit, but if it works, we should be able to get into the vault and be able to be on the move before they realize what's going on. Just take it seriously. Also, if you find anything interesting, obviously, make a note of it. Steal it if you can. But also, if you find anything and how exactly they're keeping the dark out, I have some suspicions, but I haven't been able to completely confirm it yet. Things to keep in mind. Yeah, be careful. This place is intended to chew people up like a meat grinder. So, be aware.
Where will you be? We're going this way. Where are you going?
Well, I know a little bit about how this is going to run. So, well, in terroristic impulses and reality, it's all about location. So I'm going to shift mine. In essence, I'm going to be slipping backstage a little bit. Pulling a few strings and hopefully keeping things running a little bit smoother. It means that I won't be able to take as much direct action, but if it works right, it should give us the access that we need. Quick question. Does the term dungeon core mean anything to you? Anybody?
Not really, no.
Is that like cottagecore?
No. Specifically,
no.
no.
Goblin core? Then no.
No, it's not music. Miasmic count mean anything to anyone?
I mean,
No, it's fine. Without going into a lot of explanation, I'll bring it down as quick as I can. Shit's fucky down here, and it's not running right. If you see something really fucking weird, and it seems to be making everything else meaner and bigger, smash it.
Understood.
Excellent.
I mean, yeah.
I promise.
Yeah.
I actually promise. If this works, and we get out of here, and we actually pull this shit off, I will actually explain some. Fair?
Fails fail.
I have a question.
Of course you do.
Where's your book? The big one. That one we took for you first. Where is that?
It is safely packed and secured.
Should I keep my book on me?
Probably wouldn't be a
My new
terrible
fancy
idea.
one. I'm thinking so.
Wouldn't be a terrible idea.
Actually, that's a good question. You said earlier when we were talking about our escape plan that we shouldn't have books. So now that we have the books, well, we have the books in the carriage right now. Is that fine?
It should be fine. Reasonably certain.
Okay.
Trust me on this one. I am pulling some bullshit. And I am not being cryptic for my own amusement. I'm being cryptic because there is a possibility that some of the shit down there could pick up an ambient thought from you and screw the pooch. So, bear with me. I promise to explain. Also, general listing, anything you find is yours. You can find some goodies, take them. Again, what are they going to do? Call the police? Anyway, here we are. The platform comes to a halt. You are nowhere. It's a large, round room. It is relatively smooth stone. Seems pretty solid. There's a little bit of light. It's relatively cool. And there is a door to one side. It's a big stone door. And that's it. Just a big little sprig of light all the way up at the top.
Oh.
All right. Unfortunately, this is where we part company, at least for the moment. We'll be running what we can. However, I will give you a free hint. That door is trapped in some capacity. So, fair warning. I want to be aware of that. Again, this place isn't meant to hold people. It's meant to process them. So be careful. Specifically, we're looking for something bad that's making other things worse. And a door that doesn't go where it's supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
Big targets. Excellent. Well,
All right.
good luck to us all. No, Grebe, you're coming with me. Just grab. And they proceed, his little party of Dane, Grebe, and Draven, proceed to walk through one of the walls, like watching that chick disappear in the labyrinth. Just whoop. And right through. That was interesting. But here we are. You're in a room. It appears to be relatively featureless. There is some suggestive scratching here and there. You know, the kind of scratching you find when people are trapped somewhere.
Mm.
It kind of looks like what it looks like. But no, there's a big stone door. Otherwise, it is relatively empty. What would you like to do?
Find the trap and disarm it. He told us there was a trap, so I don't want to check for traps. But
Yeah, it's well as if we know there's one there. He did not clarify what the fuck it is.
No.
Roll me your perception.
Is it just Filial? Can more of us roll?
All of you.
All right.
Everybody's looking for a trap.
Wisdom is my lowest fucking thing
Crit.
sometimes.
Crit.
No shit.
15.
Double crit. Both of us crit.
Oh, Babby.
I
I'm
rolled
so
a 1. I don't know anything at all, ever. I don't know fucking
somewhere in the process, Tatter's
Yeah.
veil shifted. It is at this moment as she goes to look. That sucker rolls like when a ski mask moves wrong, and just fuck. It rapidly looks like Tatter got a bug. Just
Wait,
she got a 1. She.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh
I
my
don't-
God.
I rolled.
You're
I rolled
lucky
1.
you're alive.
I don't perceive anything. I don't
So she
perceive
proceeds
nothing.
to stumble a bit. Are Sharpies in the room. Oh, how very classical. There's a
Oh.
big panel in the roof. Big stone panel. Pretty sure just works on a pressure plate and just comes down. You know, it's a classic. It's going to probably take a moment to adjust. 3 crits. You know, 2 good crits, 1 bad crit. So, you know, this could
on
be
the night
normal.
off right.
Filial and Caroline moving quickly to address the issue. However, Tatter.
Sounds about right.
Again, bug. Managed to get things secured, but she is a bit tatty, has a bit of fluffy bits, has a bit of a stumble, manages to somewhat trip between you, hit the
everything.
panel,
Yep.
and fall back. So it's kind of tip, fall back, and relatively unaware, some Mr. Magoo shit, falls back against you as a stone block, probably about the size of a refrigerator, solid granite, just falls, and it goes straight through the floor. I mean,
Oh, jeez.
in the space of like 1 second, boom.
Oh my god.
That's a hole.
Holy shit.
That.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So the trap's disarmed.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Just
I meant to do that.
Back of the line.
Yeah.
Once her heart slows down, she'll be even
Yeah.
saucier. Whew.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
It's like when you lose control of a refrigerator on a bad floor. It's just wham. Well,
When you're trying to lift the piano in through
yeah,
a
it just
window.
wow, that just went.
Well, Tatter, you want to unlock the door too?
No. No, I really
You have
don't.
to finagle a little bit because there's like a fridge-shaped
Oh.
cutout on the floor. But
I'll just check the door to see if it's unlocked.
yeah, it's unlocked.
I will mage hand that fucking door.
It's not even locked. It's great.
Yeah.
The trap's disarmed now. Okay.
It's, it's fine now.
Fucking.
So,
It's got a counterweight, but it doesn't move real good. It's got some grind to it. Goes out into a hall that extends south. Looks like it dead ends a way off in the gloom, but it also has a turn going west. You think maybe there's a door at the other end, at the southern end, but I can't really see it from where you're at. So, what do you want to do?
Well, I should probably be taking lead.
Probably.
Put the bonk in front.
Yeah.
Just say.
Easy decision, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, you're the person in plate mail with a hammer, and then everyone else. So
Yeah.
it's not the hardest thing. But you get looking. Oh my god! I'm sorry. I'm going through my map stuff, and I still have stuff from a different thing. It's bringing stuff up and be like, oh shit. In a moment on the back end here. So getting into marching order and such, I assume. Keep the big kitty up front.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But what would you like to do? Bark.
Why?
Bark.
Bork.
Fork.
that was Blazy.
Bork.
Bork.
Bulk.
Bork, 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 bork.
Bulk.
We're so on task. It's great.
Yeah, I know, right?
What the fuck do you guys want to do?
Look,
Okay, let's go.
It is show on the road, man. I don't know.
we're going. I guess we're going.
what's our
Which way are you
marching
fucking going?
order? Affiliate will take up the rear.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Awesome.
Sam will be behind Caroline.
Sure.
Yeah, for
Alright. Alright. I guess we proceed.
Cool. All right. So you're gonna head, like again, you got a T junction. You can head south, all the way to the end, or west.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no!
South or west?
South or west?
West. Flip a coin. I say west.
Sure.
There we go. Halfway there.
No strong feelings.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Yeah.
No strong feelings about any way in particular. We follow the bunk.
Doop-de-doo.
Which so from
Yeah.
the Oubliette,
Yeah.
from where we went down in the
Yeah.
Oubliette,
Yeah.
which direction is New Dawn HQ?
That is a really good question. Presumably some distance to the south, but
Okay.
You're not sure.
Okay.
But so going west. Go west.
Yes.
Getting in there, that is a long corridor. Start working your way along. It's relatively cool. It's stone. It has a good echo to it, a good resonance. It's also a little suggestive. It's as you move along. Again, some of you are relatively acquainted with what it looks like when people die somewhere. People have died here. There's marks. There's suggestive stains. The occasional fingernail or claw bit. Like, it's bad. This is
Tiger, do you still have that invisible servant?
Yeah.
Do you wanna take a minute and send them out front
Yeah,
to
I was just thinking about something.
dust out the cobwebs?
Yeah.
And while Tatter's ritual casting invisible servant, I will ritual cast identify or detect magic.
So yeah,
It's-
servant.
I'll also ritual cast alone, just way behind us.
Okay. Sounds good. At the T junction or a little ways down the hall?
Let's say like directly behind us,
Okay.
just so we know
Okay.
like they're going like our way.
Okay. Yep.
And you know what? I think just in case,
While we're at it.
I'm going to cast see invisibility just to try to
Ooh.
help give any kind of like idea if there's anything
Fair
that's
warning.
like hiding
That-
from us here.
That's the man who casts see invisibility at the start of the dungeon is a fool every night but one. That's,
And it lasts for an hour. So.
there you go.
There you go.
That's how it works.
All right.
Huh? You said it was a wasted spell slot, motherfucker. How do you feel now? People talking
Okay.
shit.
So unseen servant
Yep.
created.
Okay. And I assume you have them just straight up meat shield in front of you.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
literally
They can do
dusting.
yeah. They can stay up to 60 feet away from me.
Okay.
So we'll do that.
Dusty, being an unseen servant,
Mhm,
as you're
mhm.
wont to do.
Mhm.
It kind of takes a little bit of a jag, briefly turns south, then back west. At this junction, there's more, kind of detritus of death. This seems like the spot in the horror movie where you have to turn down a hall and then the camera angle changes.
Mm.
Yeah, this is a bad place. It'd been relatively quiet. You can hear echoes occasionally, but not much beyond that. It eventually finishes its western course and turns north. Now this goes north and comes up to a door. It also turns west again, and is a door. Let me see what the hell that door is because it's way down on my list. Because I have a list and I didn't check it. Damn it! It's a wood door. Son of a bitch. It's Caroline's natural prey. The wooden door. Her traditional prey. And I would assume a degree of caution in you all. Because I'm trying to look at everyone's passive percepts. And oh god, I forgot Samuel's so high. Jesus. Sam's got a 17 passive perception. Jesus Christ.
That's impressive.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. Sam. Big eyes. Big eyes. Go ahead and roll me your perception as well.
Yeah.
But
So 24.
24. Jesus. Okay. So several things. First of all, some bitch. Pretty sure there's a trap there. Unsure what it is right off the top of the head, but there is definitely a trap there. Something fucky about the door as well. Like you couldn't, put your name to it. But in this kind of condition, you'd say that's trapped too. There's something weird. I don't know what.
Yeah.
Also, the wall on the eastern side. So it comes up to the door, and then there's also a hall that turns west. It looks like the opposite part of the wall is a little bit funky. Don't think it's trapped. Seems like it might move, maybe. Door of some type, possibly. It's a thing.
Yeah.
But,
so I relayed this to the others.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Any magical anything pinging?
So with the information that you get from Sam, you are able to conjoin a few things. Trap, no. Wall, no. Door, yes. There's some kind of magic horse shit.
The one to the north or the west?
The one to the north.
Okay. All right, and I'll let him know that's something magical at that door, and so I can use an action. Is it the door itself, or is it beyond the door?
You're thinking it's just on the other side of the door. It seems to be the locus of it, but there's some kind of you don't know exactly how it's assembled on the other side, but there's definitely something. You have the seeking suspicion that if you open or F with that door, thing will happen.
Magic will happen.
Okay. Magic will happen.
Yeah, I'll ditto that to the crew.
Get that imparted over. So come to a situation.
When you say fuck with, do you mean anything at all?
It's
Please
from
don't bump
what
the door yet.
From what the crew has discovered, there definitely seems to be something going on with it, just not sure what it is. Something magical and erring on the side of caution.
Should we, can we identify
For
more information?
Because I don't think I'm trying to remember with detect magic if it gives school.
Detect magic.
You can see an aura, and if an
Yeah,
effect was
if-
you learn the spell School of Magic, yeah.
Okay. Takes a moment to perceive a little bit. Again, pretty sure we got a secret door, got a trap. Door's got a trap. There is a moment as you detect magic on this thing. There are moments in a crawl where, there's a gentleman's game and then there's what's happening now. That's a teleport trap.
Oh.
Touch door, go somewhere else. And it's like, oh, you fucker.
This
What
is
the
why I
hell?
don't touch fucking doors. This is why
Not
I
anymore.
have fucking mage hand as a cantrip.
I have an idea. If it's just a matter of teleportation, why don't we just throw something at it?
See if it dispels.
Yeah,
See if it burns it out.
exactly.
Sure.
I could have
Anybody
my
who's got
unseen
like a
servant.
pebble?
I could have my unseen servant touch it.
Oh, well, there you go.
I can
I
always
could shoot. I could
always
shout an
cast
arrow
my
at
hand.
it.
All right,
just
we
see
have
what
options.
happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
have
can
options.
always, but then you'd be down an arrow. I can just recast a servant for free for no reason.
Well,
Right?
technically,
I don't care.
I don't really have like a finite number of arrows.
I don't think it matters. I don't care. Shoot it.
Shoot it.
Okay, fine. Then if anyone else is fine with it, I
Go for it.
will shoot at the
Let's
door.
back away from the door a little bit, just
Yeah,
in
just
case
give
it's
it a
out of
little-
range of.
Yeah, first like giving like ourselves like a little bit of a
Get-
distance
get
between
back
us
up
and the
a little.
door.
Yeah, back up.
Yeah.
Take out the violin, unstrings it into the short bow,
Mhm.
and just shoots at it.
And this is a pretty easy piece. I'll give it to you for free. Thunks. It goes whoo thunk gone. There was a brief flash there. It did connect, and then it was gone.
Is the magic still up?
It appears to be so.
All right. Don't
Alright,
touch
well,
that door.
Or touch it really hard.
Or
I don't want to lose my handle.
Yeah.
well, let me try this because that door is obviously there's something important behind that door probably. So let's I'm gonna.
What if we destroyed the door?
You can't destroy the door. How are you gonna destroy the
Yeah.
door without touching it?
Oh,
And
it's
again,
blast.
the wall on the eastern side
Yeah.
like did seem to be a little bit
Get
weird as well.
wibbly
Didn't seem
wobble.
to be any magic behind it. Just seemed that it seemed a bit off.
Yeah. Something fucky.
Tatter, can you dispel magic?
No.
You can't just like shoot it with Eldritch Blast or what?
I mean,
I don't
could
know.
shoot it with anything. Do we want to shoot it with something?
I mean, this is the thing you can do.
There's lots of
I
things.
guess.
I can try.
I ain't gonna tell you how to live.
before I go percussive with it, I wanted to see if there were more finely tuned things, but I could
This
Yeah.
crew? What are you on about?
just try to blow a hole through the door. I guess. All right, Eldritch Blast
Yeah.
then. This level, how many do I get? 2.
Do you want me to do? I mean, I could cast something that doesn't cost anything.
That Eldritch Blast doesn't cost anything. It's a cantrip.
Oh,
good.
he's fine too.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly why I said it.
Yeah.
We're having a time.
I get 2. So I get 2 per turn. All right.
It's,
I get dispel magic next level.
Is everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I suppose.
Sploosh! Does a 20 hit the door?
20 hits a door. 20 hits a door.
And does a 20 hit the door?
Yes, it
Okay.
does.
All right, so that's 2 20s. The first blast does 7 damage, and the second blast does 4.
Okay.
Not bad.
Oh, thank you. She got me a drink.
Got you a joint.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Oh,
wife.
she got you some purple drink.
She got me some purple drink.
Oh, is it Gatorade?
Oh, there's dispel.
It's been a while since I had purple.
Oh my god, it's good. It's cold too. Oh my god.
I love purple flavor.
Oh. It's so nice. Sorry, I was doing something with fun. Oh lord. Okay, let me. So, that door is was a door.
It was
Was a door. Some things happen. It is it tries its best to teleport things. But it also explodes. As it is wont to do. Which is a problem. It bursts in. It is at this point you hear a great deal of noise from inside. Does anyone have Orcish or Goblin as a language?
No. Just Abyssal.
Okay.
Dwarvish? Probably not.
Who picks
there's-
Orcish or Goblin?
I know it happens.
Yeah.
It's
no,
not
I
all
don't
I-
have
but
it.
it
Okay, but
happens.
so we I do have comprehend language as a
Ah.
ritual.
Oh
That
wait,
was- that
yeah,
takes
I
10
forgot you as
minutes.
Well.
Yeah, you need to do this
Yeah.
now.
uh,
Oh,
Unless
wait.
you're willing to cast
Wait,
the
it.
closest
Wait,
thing we have.
wait. I can cast comprehend language with the charge on my staff. Bop.
All right.
I mean, I have comprehend languages too. It doesn't say it takes 10 minutes.
It
or-
does. It's
As a
it's
ritual.
1 action plus 10 minutes.
If it's a
joke,
ritual.
the
Yeah,
joke
but I
of the
can
whole
cast
thing
it as non-ritual because wizard.
is
It doesn't say it's a ritual. It's a bard spell.
the
It's a
the
ritual
the
for
trick
me.
of the whole thing.
Oh no,
is
wait!
that,
I see it now. It is ritual. Never mind.
what the fuck happened to the door kind of translates regardless of the language.
Mhm.
So now we have to figure out whether that was to keep things out or keep things in.
Yeah. You hear agitation. And a couple things happen very rapidly. First of all, a orc of a relatively disheveled capacity comes barreling out, kind of, he's got a blade, he's ready to go. At no point did you disable the trap. And I don't think he knew. Because
Oh, no.
he comes out
Looks
and is
right
in the process of
face
saying
first into a
something.
trap. Mhm.
Tatter, you don't know who's rigging traps in this planet, but someone like scythe blades.
Oh no!
Oh,
Tatter doesn't girly scream a lot.
He,
but boy, does he fucking ever.
ooh, that's. I want to know. I don't want to know. Woo!
Oh no! What's the fucking damage on this? What amount of paste has he been made into?
So
I would love to know.
for the record, for the background, again, you don't necessarily want to
Who
let
makes
people
the traps
know
for this world?
how things work, but
Oh no!
it's a bit of a thing. So orcs have on average about 15 hit points, give or take. Takes 46 damage.
Smushed. He's pissed.
Oh
Hey.
my fucking god.
Pink
He's been
mist.
fucking liquidated.
It's actually pretty efficient because it's actually kind of
Oh.
interesting because it's not just a blade, like it rotates out of the wall and then goes into the other wall. It seems like it deactivated, but it catches him just a little bit behind the shoulders standing.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh, the body
shit.
horror! No!
Woo! That,
We are seeing someone's insides.
yeah, full
You ever
cross.
watch the
really.
cell with
Yeah, that
with
happened.
with the
That
horse?
happened with the
the
horse.
horse? Yeah.
The horse happened.
No.
That again. The
Tatter's
people in this
tra-
crew,
fucking
not the
trauma,
nicest
and
people
they've
in the
all
world.
happened in dungeons. All of the things.
Not the
he's been
nicest crew, but
around.
it's like, sorry, bro.
Bro.
That. However,
Gosh.
before you have a chance to mourn or be concerned,
He has been sliced very thinly.
you hear some agitation.
I fucking bet they hear some agitation from our
Yeah,
end
there's
too. We all hear agitation.
now. You do have options. You could try to leg it. You could try the secret door, or after turning an orc into kebab meat, you could step into the room.
I think it's more sandwich meat than kebab. It's being sliced.
Is
There's.
do I have
Nice
to ask
would
if
be
the
more
trap is still
kebab.
active?
It's not active. It appears the way that
Not going
sounded.
through that door if I can handle. If I can
Ooh,
fucking
that's
help it.
that trap does appear to have
Disarmed
have
or not.
trapped at this
Ugh.
point.
Oh my god.
Do you dynamic entry after bisecting an orc by accident?
I think we gotta be badasses.
Yeah.
No, we totally did that on purpose.
Yay!
We got lucky with that. We take advantage.
Yeah.
You know
I
what?
have to agree.
You know what? Let's get going. Let's roll for initiative with advantage, which means
Before we do that,
twice
I
to
got
get the better.
a BRB.
Okay.
Okay.
What do we?
Maybe we should break.
Maybe we
Oh,
should-
he's gone.
he's
It's
gone.
too late. I was gonna say.
You can't hear us because he AirPods in.
I got 22.
Awesome.
I'm gonna roll as well. I got a 15.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
I got a 5.
I got a rock.
Plus,
With advantage?
Did you say there was advantage?
Yes, I did.
Plus what?
Well, advantage is you roll
No,
twice.
but
and
what
then
is
you take-
it? Plus what?
You should
Roll twice and then take higher? Alright,
Yeah.
let's
Oh, yeah,
roll the
yeah.
second one.
Yep.
That'll be slightly better.
So, quick
11.
question. Who
11.
do we want to go first?
We have a golden kitty and plate mail.
Yeah.
That's not,
Like, yeah,
I mean,
why-
I don't know.
That's a
I don't
silly
know,
question.
maybe Sam
That's a
has
silly
like
question.
some trap they want to sit down, you know?
I don't know. Fucking.
Alright.
No one knows what's going on. Just watch an orc get bisected. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Look, all I have going for me is a bow and, unfathomable
This
horrors that
incredible
spring to my
set of
body.
fucking tits.
I
Oh,
don't know.
And
I
that,
just know
and
of
that
one.
too.
I know of one area control, like area of effect spell. That's basically
Should
just a bunch
we-
of tentacles,
should we-
and it seems up your alley.
should we let Kelsey roll and then take a break before we get started?
Yeah, I think that should be fair.
It's about
Initiative?
that time.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
You take with advantage, so roll twice and take the better.
Oh, okay. Cool. 19.
Ooh. Almost like initiative is a good thing. Or advantage is a good thing. Okay. Because that's how it works. I don't know. Okay. Get my shit set up.
Break?
We'll
Break?
take a break.
Break.
Why
Break.
not? And we have some goodies. We have delicious Mardi Gras dice.
They're on the screen.
Sparkling
Take a look.
joy.
Oh, they're over here. Look how beautiful they are.
They are pretty.
Oh.
They're nice. They're nice. Again, you have a few moments. Become members. Get in. Get in on this shit.
You have to be a subscriber.
You a tiger now?
Must be able to show your papers.
I
Subscriber.
still remember.
Show your papers.
Oh my
Papers.
God, it really is. Beta,
Papers,
beta. No.
please.
Anyway.
Yes, you have to wait
yeah,
6
because-
months before you can play again.
Sick. We gotta wait.
What's the contest for this one?
Oh, the magic word should be
Yeah.
something good. Oh, let's think of something good. 'Cause we're doing
Oubliette.
words.
Oubliette? Oh, Jesus, no.
Wait.
That's
What was the phrase? What was the phrase that Filio wrote down on the statue? And we're gonna write down again. That might be. a
Oh
good one.
shit! Oh no! Should we do it? That'd be.
I'm
pretty
not
good.
writing that into something.
There we
Let's-
go.
I think we should do it.
I want these
As
dice.
magic
I don't want to
words,
write that
magic
out.
words as
Somebody
were
else-
previously.
What did
laid in
filial?
place.
What did filial stencil on the statue?
There we go. What did filial stencil on the statue?
Mhm.
Something. Post it in. We'll make it hard for you this
I
time.
want these dice.
They're nice. They're really
And then
nice.
for a break, we're gonna show everybody the fan art. Oh,
There we
so
go. Oh yeah.
fan
Ooh,
art,
yes.
fan art for
Oh, we have
everybody.
fan art. That's right.
Send us fan art of everybody flipping off the new dog.
Everyone!
Down into the hole.
Yep.
Fan art of
Magic.
middle fingers. Just give us millions of middle fingers.
Light show.
Just
Just
send us
Sam.
pictures of middle fingers.
Light show like Freddie fucking Mercury on stage with big
We love your fan art. We love it so much. What did
Please send it in
filial
the book.
stencil on the fountain?
the statue before it exploded into leeches and horror.
Yep.
And you get these beautiful dice over
Luscious.
here. These Mardi Gras
Luscious
dice.
dice.
When you do that, you're pointing at Sam's face is next to you, so Sam is the beautiful dice.
I mean,
Ooh.
I'm saying
Yeah.
Sam should do this.
Sam.
Yes.
has
Sam,
dice.
Sam would be the one. Other way.
Is it-
May I
Other
give a
direction,
little bit
other
of a
direction,
hint?
Other
other
way.
direction.
Other way.
May I give a little bit of a hint?
Your other left.
Yes. Yes. No, you haven't.
This is the quality content.
There we
you
go.
watch for,
Those
folks.
dice.
All right, we're gonna take a break. We'll be back.
May I give a little bit of a hint before we go on break?
Hmm?
Okay.
The phrase is what caused the statue to break.
Yeah.
Uh,
My name
I did.
is. 2.
Hello, welcome back to
Hello.
everyone, including me. I believe our winner was
Rabbit 67.
Rabbit 67.
Rabbit 67.
Congratulations! Yay!
Yay!
My name is Ruin.
There we fucking go.
Very, very good job. I did not whinge the entire break about painting Warhammer. Why do you ask? That's a weird thing to ask. Anyway.
It's a weird thing to ask.
That's a weird thing to ask.
Horrible thing to
It
assume
was
about
cool as
people.
fuck. It was cool as fuck.
Painting tips. There we go. That's what I should put. I should put all those old mini paint pictures in some kind of thing. You can throw it up with a fan art. I don't know. Probably get in trouble or something. I don't know. Anyway, so gonna check out the room. That most of that unfortunate orc came from. You're kind of Leroy Jenkins in because sweet Jesus, that happened. Now again, I don't know how familiar all of you are with bisecting a living thing. It's not an easy or clean process.
Can be if it's sharp and fast enough.
Yeah, this wasn't. This was up there. But even if it's sharp and fast, it's like cutting a water balloon or something in half. Eventually, the water will just bloof. In this case, it's blood. So it's a little messy. It's a little messy. You proceed to dynamic entry into the room. Couple of things. There are several orcs here. There is also an ogre, or at least something that looks very much like it. Doesn't look friendly. Not terribly so. In fact, pretty non-friendly. As a matter of fact. They are rather shocked because they're not sure why that guy just got sliced in half. And the assumption is that you guys probably did, which is impressive and wrong, but hey, fuck them. So, you get down in it, get into the room, and there's a lot of kind of back and forth. They're concerned about the situation, and it's a problem, but they're again lagging a little bit behind because again, do cut in half. So I believe it was Filial top of the order.
What is
no,
the
it was Caroline. Excuse me.
Well, yes, because we wanted to switch, I think.
What is the
general
initiative
order? I believe Caroline got a 22, if I remember right.
Mhm.
So she was top of the order, and then it was Filial with a 19, I believe.
Mhm.
And then it was Tatter with a 15.
No, that was me with the 15.
No, it was Sam with a 15, Tatter with an 11. I don't know how that worked. I don't know why that happened. Then the ogre, and then a lot of orcs. So that's the general process. So Caroline, got a situation.
Alrighty.
Got a
Let me
situation.
just make sure I can do this. Yes, I am allowed. Okay, cool.
How would
Okay.
you like to address the situation?
Caroline she walks up,
Mm-hmm.
cracks her neck,
Okay.
insults, and uses her celestial revelation as a bonus action.
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot.
And what that does is Vest, yada yada. This lasts for 1 minute and blah blah blah. I'll use the necrotic shroud option. She just creatures. The effect is creatures other than your allies within 10 feet of you must succeed on a charisma saving throw, DC 14, or have the fighting condition until the end of my next turn.
Oh my! You know, ogres known for the charisma.
Also, I deal an extra 3 necrotic damage. And how this works, essentially, is she cracks her neck, and, like, these, like, shadow-like fucking wings just kind of sprout from her back. Not enough that they don't look like they can actually, like, support her in flight or anything, but they're fucking scary as hell.
They do the job.
Fucking pallies, man.
Yeah, I know. If there's a showstopper to be had, it's Pally.
Yep. And then she goes ahead and
then she attacks.
And then she attacks. This is just a free.
But wait, there's
she moves on up. I'm gonna say right over here. And she would like to go ahead and try and take a swing with Booming Blade.
Okay. Who you aiming for?
I'm aiming for the Ogle.
All right.
And I'm using my Warhammer.
Okay.
Let's
go. Give me just a second because I want to see because the shroud would have hit them at this point. And boop, boop, boop. Okay. So with that, sorry, just trying to kind of juggle a couple of things at the same time. No, you're fine. So of these individuals, we do have a couple of things to process. So we have a couple scared critters here and there, as they're wont to do. Oh, does it not overlay? I want it to be on top. There we go. Damn it. Hang on, I'm messing my own shit up here. Give me a second. I'm a professional, damn it. But ogre scared. I'm trying. Orc scared. Other orc? Fine. Apparently. Brave fucker. And what was it? 3 necrotic?
Yes, 3 necrotic.
That's just straight. I don't even think there's a save on that, is there?
Oh, that's when I attack someone.
Oh, that's when you attack someone. Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah, that's just added to my attacks.
Or if that was the thing. Okay, so anyway, so we swung the ham.
Yes.
What did we get on that? That would be a 13.
Yes.
On the hammer old lifesteal.
For the big guy.
For the big boy.
Big boy.
What was it? 13?
Yes.
You get him.
I get him.
Get him.
All right. So he is pushed 10 feet into the bottom left-hand 3 orcs.
Oh, jeez. A little bit of bowling.
Yep.
A little bit of bowling.
Bowling for orcs.
Bowling for orcs. A fine pastime. No one's real happy about it. How much damage?
No.
Let's see. I dealt 14 bludgeoning.
Oof.
And you're gonna make me roll that. Okay. Yeah, that's an 8. Okay, cool. The smash to Fundle.
Come.
7, I believe, yes. Okay, and that would be also 3 necrotic.
So 23 damage?
24.
24.
Wait. 20.
14, 7, and 3,
Yes.
right? Yeah,
Yes.
24.
Yeah, 24. Excuse me.
24.
Never claimed to be good at this.
And and one
For a
more thing,
game with a lot
Work
of
here.
I suck at math.
he's also booming bladed. So if he moves,
If he moves, he's got to get
which he is frightened.
thunder. Shit. Okay. Caroline did the thing.
Yep.
The thing happened.
The thing so fucking happened.
The thing happened. That ogre does not appear to be used to getting fucked up by other things in this capacity, and isn't happy. He's not pleased with the situation. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
This fucking combat. I believe it was Phil next.
Yep.
19. Yep. That's right.
Can I squeeze between these two?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So Filio just kind of squeeze between these two.
So.
Yeah. So right there. Yes. Nudge, nudge.
Hot soup.
So
Hot soup, hot soup, hot soup.
Caroline can handle the two orcs up there by her. She's already got a good swing at the ogre, and he's seen what that hammer can do already. So Filial is just going to focus on this orc right here.
Okay.
And two blasts of Eldritch Blasts heading that way.
All right.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
Does a 10 hit?
I don't think so. Actually, hang on. Let me double check. Because my brain has the holding power of a Casio wristwatch. Was it a 10?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So for the 17, 9.
Ooh.
9 damage.
Ow. Call that an ouch.
Owie.
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 He's not happy. He's not happy. Look at Eldritch crackling, corrupting energies, lashing into his orky flesh. Not a fun time, I believe, unless there's anything else. But
no, nothing for a bonus action.
Pretty clean.
Yeah.
Sam, right?
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, I think I will do Mind Sliver on the orc that Filial tried to kill.
Okay.
Just to help finish it off.
Put the effort in.
Yeah.
When everybody casted Mind Sliver.
Oh yeah, that
was
right.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
That got bad fast.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And he's got an
That's
intel
hilarious.
save of 15.
Oh Jesus! You know, orcs again known for their int stats. Jesus Christ. Let me see. What's his save?
15.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, he got a 3. He did fucking not save. By the by.
And that is 6 damage.
Ooh. That that definitely occurred. That's a not sure what she did to him. It's, you know, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
DED.
Indeed. There is a moment though, because he goes hard. There's some bleeding from the eyes, screaming bullshit that just occurred there. No, that was bad. Something inside there. You ever have a brain aneurysm in your soul? That's fun. Not sure where you got that orc. You're gonna need a new one.
Gonna need a new orc.
Gonna need a new one of those. Hope it wasn't important.
Hope it wasn't important.
Gonna.
Ooh, I hope you didn't like that one.
That's yeah. You're gonna. That's. It's all done.
Bye now.
Bye now. So it's Tatter's turn because everything's going so well for them this combat anyway.
That ogre took damage?
Yes he did.
I will toll the dead on that ogre for 2d12 necrotic.
Let's have it happen.
So
Fuck yeah.
Let's see what happens. 1, 2, roll. 14 damage.
But why?
But why not?
Yeah. He did.
He did. Bye.
Dead.
Yeah, no, I'm not letting him fucking stay. I'm not letting him stay when
No,
yeah, there's no way I'm not picking that thing off.
He did.
Give that thing a chance to hit somebody? Nope.
That
To be fair, he was frightened.
Necrotic.
It was
Yeah,
it was
okay.
frightened.
Yeah. Well, now he's
Okay.
dead. The evolved version.
Yeah, no,
of
now he's
frightened.
dead.
He's dead.
He evolved.
Oh no, ogres evolving to dead.
Evolved to dead.
This evolved into a big fucking problem.
Dead.
So
Evolved into a less of a problem now.
Yeah. So they're dead. Off to the orcs.
Mhm.
Because they're having such a good day. Yeah, God love them. God love them. It's yeah. There are ways that things could go. This is obviously not one that they wanted.
Go on, sure.
There's
Probably
they've lost. I mean, losing a couple of orcs, okay, but they lost the ogre in the first turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
God love them. Gonna do what they can.
I mean, this is also looking kind of biblical right here.
Yeah, no, this is not a good situation for anyone. So starting
Same
off,
situation
for us
for
is
us.
great.
yeah, it's a great
Yeah,
situation. you guys.
for us, it's fine.
Fantastic. It's fantastic. Orc, scared orc, goes to run. Yes, I believe this does invite an attack of opportunity because someone's going to ask.
Opportunity, yeah.
You know what?
Um,
Fuck it. I will do that. I will do so.
Of course you will.
Yep.
I don't think I'm allowed to do a cantrip because
No, it's just fuck you. I'm going to stab you. Shit.
Yeah.
It's just a slap.
Let's do it.
Orchestra?
Reflexive
Nope.
slap.
I got a 24 to hit.
I mean, yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
That is going to be 11 damage and push 10 feet.
He's what?
Just ran off the mortal coil.
Hey,
Disappeared into the expanse of fucking
he's
space.
not dead, but he's not going anywhere fast. Other orc, God love him, he's gonna try. He's gonna make a go of it.
He gonna
Yeah.
try.
He's
Gonna try.
Gotta. I mean, fucking hell.
Gotta go
Takes a
fast.
swing at Big Kitty.
Good luck.
That ain't.
Good luck, my friend.
That's gonna be a 9. That's.
No.
Mm.
AC
There's
is
some
19.
clang. There's some clang, and Nothing doing.
Might ruffle the kitty's hair.
Yeah. Other orc moving in. Gonna, you know, the other one. He's a dumbass. He doesn't know what he's doing. It's fine. He can do it.
No, this one's just stupid.
He's a dumb shit. It's fine. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Apparently he does. 23.
Ooh.
What's your AC?
Ooh.
Did that actually hit? Did I hit you? I hit you. Son of a bitch.
What was it? What was it?
No.
23.
AC is
23?
19.
AC's 19. 23. Son of a
23.
bitch.
You know what? I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction. Oh wait, I can't.
No, good. Don't you dare. I know
I
you
can't. Use my reaction. I was gonna cast shield,
Is that a
but I
reaction?
can't.
Yeah, no, I don't think it is.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to. No. It's a bonk. It's fine. Fine.
Yeah, he's got a nice axe. Got a nice axe. Comes in. Ooh, 9 slash.
Too bad.
That bites. That bites. Not the most fun you've
Ouchie.
ever had. That's an ouch.
That is an ouch, but it's
I
fine.
hardly know what to do. I never actually connect. Carol's got such a high AC.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's so bad.
I have a high AC. You got over it, and it was a matter of like
Additionally,
I don't
everybody
have a
dies before they
reaction
get
to
the rest
mitigate
of
the
us.
fuel.
Tradition. Shut up. It's true, but I still don't like it. So.
Also,
another orc moving in.
I'll be right back because the dog's all scratching at the door.
Oh,
They probably
no.
want to go potty.
Go for it.
Go.
Go for it.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no. Well, her part of combat is more or less done anyway. Orc coming in. Filial, you're not sure if the orc is more resentful of the Eldritch Blast, or he assumes that you are also the one that made that orc's head explode from the inside. But he hucks a javelin at you for all he's worth.
Hook.
It's not. It's a it's an orcish javelin. That's that tetanus given physical form.
It's rather rusty, javelin.
Does a 7 hit?
No.
No. The man rolled a 2. I mean,
Like it lands on the floor.
and like it goes in your direction.
Goes past Filial and also me.
It's what. How did you?
Oh,
This goes
sorry.
over Tatter.
Yeah.
The fuck was that? Anyway,
Sorry.
the other orc. Once again, that guy's a dumbass. I can do it. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Seems to favor Samael. I don't know why. Maybe they don't care about Filial. Maybe it's more to the taste. I don't know. But they try to kebab Sam. I mean, hopefully. For them, anyway.
You say hopefully.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Does a 20 hit?
Ooh.
Hmm.
Mm.
Ooh, ow.
It does, however,
However,
if I
Very
use
good. However.
if I use shield as a reaction to get it up to 20, does that negate it? Or does it still hit?
Meets it, beats it.
Yeah, meets
yeah,
it. Beats it.
yeah,
Yep.
you win. With
Yep.
shield, you
You
win.
would win.
No.
Okay, yeah, then I can
No,
then I
if-
just cast
If your AC is 20
Yeah.
and he rolled a 20,
20.
he meets it.
Oh, that's right. No, I'm retarded. My bad. No, he would still get you. Damn.
Yeah.
Mm.
Dang.
I think he still got you.
Yeah, your AC would have to be a 21 to keep the 20 from hitting you.
Ooh.
Damn.
I don't know if you got anything else to skitter around that.
Let me trying to see if I have a reaction of some kind. Can I actually react with silvery barbs?
Is that a reaction?
It is. It says it can be a
can't-
reaction if the creature
That's
is within 60 feet of you, and succeeds on an attack roll, ability check, or a saving throw.
I forgot. There's a reason that's a meme spell. Yeah, all right. I mean, if you want to do it, let's make it happen, Captain.
Yeah, fuck it. I cast Silvery Barbs as a reaction.
Shit.
Oh hell!
These poor fucking orcs. I have felt sorry for everything we have ever fought in battle.
It just doesn't make any sense. Nothing is fair. Oh God! All right, let's see what they do. Just horseshit. Let's see what you got.
Uh-oh.
Ain't no way.
Oh no.
He rolled a 20 again. I'm not kidding.
Oh no.
What the fuck?
You are destined for this damage.
No.
Wait. Maybe not. Oh no, I don't have a reaction. Damn.
It's you do your best sometimes.
Damn.
Sometimes. 7
I'm coming for his
pierce.
ass.
Yeah,
7 pierce
no
damage.
one go for it. It's mine.
Yeah.
7
I'm coming for him
pierce
next.
on Samael. Not the most fun in the world. Not the worst damage. Dealable, but ow. Effing ow.
Oh, one thing I just realized. That new orc, he has to make a saving throw.
Which one?
What?
Necrotic Shroud or
Yeah.
oh, that's right. That's on. Oh, my bad.
Yep.
I forgot. I forgot. That was it was a charisma, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
And I believe the DC was, let me look, 14.
Well, I got a 7, so no.
Yeah, no.
That's gonna be no. He's scared.
Flee.
Scary kitty. Scary. She hisses.
Scary fucking kitty.
Scary kitty. Scary kitty. Skirt. Skirt.
Gold.
Skirt. And I believe that is the round. So, back to the top of the order, such as it is. The situation's already declined.
Poor bastards that are left.
Hey, poor sons of bitches. Samuel, just in this position, how dare you make me bleed my own blood? You son of a bitch. Caroline's just like, whatever. Like, how dare you? It's different. Caroline, how would you like to address the situation?
Alrighty. I think, let's see. I don't think I should use any kind of spells for this. I don't think that's needed. So I'm just going to go ahead and...
When all you got's a hammer, every problem looks like a nail.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm actually just going to go ahead and... actually, everyone needs to make another Christmas save.
Oh, is it ongoing? Okay, it is.
Yeah, it's ongoing.
Well, you can't make him double afraid.
Well, yeah, but, like, I think he loses it.
Jesus. Stupid.
No.
6. Again, orcs known for their charisma.
Alright, well, let's see. Fightened. Fighting condition is...
They have to move away from you.
Yeah, so... These guys were effectively neutralized.
Yeah,
now.
they're gonna run away from Caroline because you don't want to know what they're seeing. It's not a kitty.
It is not a fucking kitty.
Not
so I don't think they'll actually gonna attack me. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and move over here.
God.
He has to make a charisma saving throw.
Jesus. Yeah, I don't think they can. They might be able to make an attack of opportunity if someone knows D&D better than me and knows that they can do it. That's nice. I just don't feel that's appropriate because there's they saw some eldritch horror and it moved away, and they're going to take it.
I don't think if they're afraid.
Yeah, I don't think
frightened.
I don't think they do.
I don't think so. Should be easy.
Excuse me. I didn't have any faith in this bastard.
No, I meant.
No, he got a 19. He's fine.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's fine?
He's totally fine.
This
Okay.
bitch over here. Now
Yeah,
he's just gonna get flattened. So
I'm just gonna-
it sucks to be him or it sucks to be him.
I know who I'm hitting, but I'm also gonna move over here to get this guy.
He got a 17. Fuck you and your eldritch meow meow ass.
Just meow.
These guys are fine.
Alright.
I don't know who
well,
those assholes up north, what their clan is. These guys down in the south, they know what's going on.
Alrighty. Well, I know who I'm focusing on.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Frightened state rules as written. Frightened state does not stop a creature from rolling attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
Okay, so
Ooh,
they
that's
do
nice.
get
I'll
that.
give a pass. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
But some DMs rule it at disadvantage because of frightened.
Yeah,
That's the...
it's
Understandable. Alright, in that case, I'm just
Oh
gonna...
no! A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight, so it would get disadvantage on the attack roll on the opportunity. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Here's a disadvantage for them is they don't at all.
their
That's
disadvantage is
disadvantage. They don't.
that thing happened when the eldritch horror just kind of like reveals its true form for a second. People are just standing there bleeding. That's
Their disadvantage is, it sucks to be them.
yeah, much in the
Aw.
same way that the ogre evolved from frightened to dead.
Kafka-esque says Caroline is the actual boss, and if you fight people,
No, that's what it is.
Fucking
You're not
pallies, man.
trapped in here with me.
Yeah, I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in
Yep.
here with me.
Speaking of
Combat
Big
starts
bonk.
and Caroline's health bar goes across the screen. Anyway. That's what-
Boss music, anytime Caroline's turn starts, there's just music starts to play in the background.
oh,
you know,
Okay.
anyway,
Is it
that,
me?
Not a health
Caroline, I think, actually has to make an attack.
Oh.
yes.
The ogre's like,
I
why
am
don't
ex-
I have a health bar? And Caroline's got one.
I'm an ogre.
The orc to the north,
Okay.
bonkin.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, and it's gonna be the booming blade. There you go.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
Does a 27 hit?
Yes. It does.
Okay.
What in the G? What?
So 12
Yeah.
bludgeoning.
Yeah.
2 thundle.
Uh-huh.
And he is pushed 10 feet away from me.
Indeed.
And also, if he moves, booming blade.
Yes. Yes, of course. But of course. Yeah. Again, you've seen Caroline knock the top half of somebody off and not the bottom. You've seen her do some stuff, but it's still watching her work. She needs to take up golf. She's got it. She's got to swing. She's got to swing.
That she does.
That orc's a little fucked up. Not going to lie to you. He's not having a good day. He's not doing well. He's having trouble.
I just put 3 guys in the middle of a room away from me.
Yeah. Filial. Line drive an orc. So here we are.
Yep. So Filial is going to take 2 shots of Eldritch Blast. One at this guy,
Okay.
and one at this guy.
Okay.
So the first roll.
Now, hang on. This guy and this guy. The one Caroline hit, or who? I didn't see your thing.
Matt. So
Oh, yeah.
the one at this guy, right here. The one that is south of Caroline,
Okay.
and then the one right here.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Excellent. Yep. Sam may have something to say about that, but still. He poked him.
So the first one was a 6.
Ooh. To hit?
Yep, 6 to hit, and the second one was 11.
11 to hit. All right. That is going to be quite dramatic, but not actually hit anything. So
okay,
a lot of energies going on. It's quite. It's impressive. It's quite spooky, but it doesn't actually do anything.
Okay.
Sam. Sammy baby.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Yeah, Sam is quite pissed at the orc daring to make them bleed. So doesn't want to try to get them a chance to escape, and just goes, you know what? Fuck it. And casts Dissonant Whispers on them at 3rd level. Doesn't really want to give them a chance to live from this.
What? The goddamn. Okay.
Wow.
That spell slot? No.
This is personal, okay?
I love it.
Christ.
Please, for the love of God, don't let anyone talk me out of this.
15. You gotta let me know if it goes first.
Oh my God. What was it? It was a 15?
Yeah.
Oh. It does hit, and even if it didn't, I might have made it hit. But no, that does actually hit.
Now let's roll for damage.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
22.
In the world, there's the concept of dying well. This orc doesn't. He does not. Because it's not just Dissident Whisper. It's that Sam is indignant at this orc in particular. It's as if for a moment being driven insane took physical damage, a bit like a locust swarm made out of black shadows and whispering anger. Tatter done some shit, cut some people up, had some problems. That's a bad way to go. That's a
Tatter in the background.
That's there's a lot of misting flesh. It's actually fairly interesting because some of the black speech, you fucking asshole, I liked this shirt, rendered in black speech, has actually gotten etched on what remains of his skeleton. It's actually impressive. Caroline, behind you, an orc gets unwritten by Sam's hissy fit. Not the weirdest thing you've seen, but just kind of making sure that that's not a problem for you. It's not. It is for him. This evolved into dead. Who's that Pokemon? Dead.
Who's that Pokemon? Dead. X's for eyes. Tongue sticking out.
Tatter.
Evolved into dead.
How would you like to address this situation?
Oh, I don't know.
Because it is one.
Wait, I just remembered.
Of course you did.
That orc I hit.
Yes.
Did he take Fee Necrotic?
God damn it.
There's so many fucking things to remember.
I'll level with you. He had 1 HP.
Well, yeah, he did.
He goes off his feet alive. He lands dead, most of it.
Yeah. Yeah. He wakes up and remembers that he's dead.
Yes. Oh, never mind. It's like playing airsoft. So.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Are any of them damaged?
Let
I'm
me take
at least
look.
one of them.
That one to the far north is.
Yes, I believe
The one all the way up at tippity top?
I
Yep.
believe that he is.
Alright. I'll just toll the dead at him.
Okay. The disinterest, I'll toll the dead.
Yeah, he got smushed too.
I'm sorry, was that your damage? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's the damage.
What
for
the
2d10.
hell?
Just
It's
2?
2d12.
Jesus God.
It's 2d12.
Man.
I don't know what to tell you. Doing 14 earlier was really low.
What the fuck? I forgot.
Doing 14 for the orc was very low.
Really low, son of a bitch.
I can do
Christ.
up to 24, so
Yeah. Ding ding.
Totally Dead is costs nothing and does
Yeah.
up to 24 damage. Of course
That's-
I'm gonna
that's-
use that.
That's pretty fucked.
Yeah.
The parts of him that are still alive go away.
The parts.
Go away.
Yeah.
If he had bits left, he doesn't anymore.
Yeah. That's actually fairly interesting. That's huh.
It's just gone.
It's, vapor.
Yep. Vaporized.
So these orcs have a lot of fucking choices, and I feel that they're reasonable because everything is bad is happening, and they're already afraid. So
There were fucking 12 of them.
we're just
They're lucky they got any damage through on Sam. They're lucky. This is not normal fight that we took damage.
This is they're going to cower in absolute terror. For
They
the-
better fucking run.
Yeah.
run, bitches.
That's their turn, right? It's their turn.
That's
to
their
spend
turn. That's all they can do.
cowering.
They can
Yeah.
just run. That's all
Caroline,
they're
go
on.
nuts. You
I
wanna wrap this up for us, Caroline?
let's see. Just due to the nature of me not being able to attack
You
multiple
don't.
people.
Filial will.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and just oh, I know exactly what I'm gonna fucking do.
Oh no.
Gonna move on up over here.
Mosey on up.
And I'm gonna hit this orc.
Okay.
And you know exactly what I'm gonna do if it hits.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bumper orcs.
12?
No.
Damn.
Actually a miss. Son of a bitch.
Damn.
This fight is going weird. Someone actually hit people. Caroline missed. What the hell?
Yeah, that shouldn't happen.
That was a bad
That
roll.
shouldn't be
I don't
happening.
know. No. Manages to fend you off somehow. What the fuck?
Let's see. Is there anything I can do?
Is there any way I could not have that?
Yeah, if is there any way I can wrap this up
Have
right
you considered
now?
dying? I know you'd like to not get smooshed, but have you considered the alternatives? Death.
I don't. Wait, this thing needs to go away. Okay, thank you. Nope, there's not much I can do outside of that.
Well, Caroline
Oh, well.
trying, but not able to make it happen.
Just ask the orc to die.
I don't think that's
Have you
fair.
considered taking yourself out?
Filial, how would you...
He's going to take a shot of Eldritch Blast at the orc farther from Caroline.
Awesome.
8 probably doesn't hit.
No.
So he's going to take another shot at him. 16 hit?
That does. That does.
Okay. All right. And so that is 4 damage.
Awesome. Ow. Lashing, corsicating energies do bite into him. Although not... Again, his day was bad. It's getting worse. Sam. Situation happening to the north.
Using True Strike, Sam is going to shoot at the orc that Filial also shot
Okay.
at.
Excellent.
Let me see. Oh wait. Hang on, that was not right one.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I know I'm supposed to like roll for hits, but it's not gonna let me. Fuck it, I'll just roll for. There we go. 16 to hit.
All right, that hits.
All right,
Yes,
and
sir.
me. For 8 damage.
Ooh. Ooh, it hurts.
Not bad.
A mighty thunk. Just angry. Just having it, everybody. Yeah, fuck, that'll work up. Tatter. Golly gee, I wonder what you're gonna do. There's someone who hasn't evolved yet.
I'll do 15 damage to whoever needs it. Pick one. They're dead.
Why evolve when you're already the perfect organism?
I didn't expect any of them to be alive by the time
God
you got
damn.
back to me. The one closest to whichever, I don't know, the one closest to Caroline, I'll do 50 or that, whatever. One of
Well,
them is
it
dead
has
now.
to be someone who already got hurt, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The other one hadn't gotten hurt.
So it's either 2d8 to non hurt or 2d12 to hurt. So I can do either.
Well, what's your
So I
preference?
would rather do more damage and kill something.
Yeah,
Honestly, I'm probably gonna kill this Ulk when he runs.
Yeah,
So.
he's dead now.
Mm-hmm.
How long
I'm surprised
how
it
long
made
does
it
fear
back.
last?
Let's see. Actually, let me
Is
double
it a
check.
turn? I think it's. Is it a turn or is it?
Because they have to re-roll charisma every turn.
End of
right?
your next turn.
Because
Yeah.
of the
So
shroud.
He's okay. Oh yeah, no, he's in the shroud, so he's got to do it again.
Yeah.
Fuck. Man.
Let's do it. Rolo.
Yeah, he failed. He's still scared. He's still
Caroline is
scared.
like the scariest thing to this.
No, it really is. That's a reasonable fucking thing to have happen.
Yep.
Leg. Presumably.
Oh.
But of course, yeah, I know what's gonna happen.
Yep.
Take your base.
Battle. Miss. 10.
Oh!
Hmm.
Having an off day.
Yeah.
Having an off
hell?
day. It's a problem. Damn. So, top of the order once again, Caroline. What the hell?
Okay.
You hit the nip too hard on the way in. What the fuck? Get in there.
Yeah.
Get going.
She's gonna go ahead and move on over heel.
Get him.
And then gonna bash him up against the wall.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a wall. Booming blade. Come on. There we go. Finally.
it's no whammies. 20. Yeah, that'll hit. That'll hit.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Let's see. Obviously, booming blade.
Yeah. Oh.
11 bonk damage. We are doing. It's loading real slow for me.
Yeah, I know it's good. It's going.
Yep.
Come on.
6 Thundle and 3 necrotic. So
It's
that's
dead.
a total.
Uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dead.
That's
Uncle.
20 damage. That's 20 damage.
That's the total of it's dead.
Yeah, it's totally dead.
She just like takes her big fucking new hammer and just like bashes his fucking brain in against the wall.
Just absolute tyranny. What the fuck? Just obliterates that orc. I don't know why people got angry, but y'all did. Good job.
So, y'all remind me, how many deaths was that?
7?
7?
Yeah.
Out of
6 orcs and a troll, or 8 if you count the guy that came through the door originally.
I have a question. Would Caroline know who got affected by whole like permadeath thing?
It again, she is somewhat reflexive of a lot of this stuff. She's not deeply vested with things. You couldn't say with a perfect certainty. as to what the fuck was going on. But definitely, a couple of those guys might not be getting back up.
Yeah.
But it's legitimately, you do have the sense that it has to be you doing the killing. If you're just hurting them, it doesn't seem to have quite as much presence.
Okay. So I think that was 2.
Yeah. Still having some stiff.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Trashed them. Good job. Fine work. Fine work.
Let's proceed.
Yeah. Room's interesting. Kind of starting to look around a little bit now that things have calmed down a little bit. Smashed up door, bunch of dead shit. There's some interesting stuff. There is some detritus about. It looks like they were probably here for a little bit. There is a statement in common. They aren't dragons. Which.
Oh, great.
What?
It just, there's a kind of graffiti that says they aren't dragons.
That doesn't bode well.
That's a comforting statement.
No, it's not. I would rather dragons.
Yeah, I think it makes sense.
The implications are that I would rather dragons.
Have y'all seen any kind of like anything? Do y'all have any idea what this might be?
I haven't seen anything that looks anything like a dragon. Smells like a dragon. Nothing.
Let's assume Fulton's
dragon shaped?
We
It's
see a
not
dragon
dragon.
in any dragon.
Some going.
Maybe they're wrong, and it is a dragon.
One can only hope.
Anything in the room worth kicking over?
Kick the bodies. Check the pockets, as you're wont to do. Let's see. Let's roll a D.
Where's Squamilich?
Squamilich is back with the
Nice and safe.
carriage. He's nice and safe. He's just a baby. He can't be out here.
I will take a couple of limbs and put them in the body bag.
Select.
Put the body bag back in
select
my bag of holding.
If you select portions.
Y'all need help with that? Caroline brings out a hand axe.
No, okay.
You freaking people.
All right.
If I can do anything, Caroline, I can dissect a body.
All right.
Okay. Knocking over the bodies. Not much here, honestly. You got, however, all told, pocket change, looting, what's left. 130 gold pieces. Not too bad. A tin spoon that has obviously transitioned into shank. The back end of that is pretty sharp. And a pretty good size, kind of softball sized ball of twine. That's it though. Not a great dime, but
Okay. Do you want to check out that other door on the west?
I will take
to the west.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Sure.
Tatter takes.
So these guys were probably like prisoners, right?
There's kind of a look around. It's interesting. Some of them definitely have, and again, Caroline would be familiar with prisoner types. Some of them have marking tattoos and such to indicate that they were or are active prisoners, but they're not really shackled or anything. It seems a little bit more like Draven was saying, it's less prison, more meat grinder. However, with this, you do notice a couple things in the room. There is a door going south that you didn't come through. And from a rough guess, because again, there's sort of a junction there, you're thinking it kind of loops around and comes back here. You could check it, but it's like, what the fuck? And then you have your secretive door that you haven't checked yet. What would you
A
like?
door in this room that goes south, probably
Correct.
to the same room that west door goes to.
Yeah, it just loops back around.
All right.
I have a question before
'Kay.
we go any further. It is 10:15.
It
How
is.
much more involved do we want to get in things?
It is a question.
The next, go through another door.
We have 45 minutes-ish, I think.
Are we playing until 11?
Well,
I thought we were
I
going to 10.
I
yeah.
know. Yeah.
So that's fine. Well, we can probably go check out the door at least.
Don't you
We'll
have to go to
leave
work?
on a cliffhanger.
When do you
I
have
do,
to
yeah.
leave, Sam?
Yeah.
Well, I leave about 10 o'clock my time.
Yeah.
It's almost 8 here, so...
Okay, you've got time.
Yeah.
Little bit.
Let's go.
Check it out.
We can check
Head
out a
back
quick
through.
thing.
Yeah, check out a thing. So head back to the secretive door. There's definitely something going on, but not exactly sure what's going on. Again, step over the various portions of orc in the hall. Sorry, bro. But you do come up to the secretive door. You gotta be shitting me. I'm sorry. I'm just going. I'm sorry. I had to go over things. What the fuck? That's awesome. This fucking generator. It's fine. So checking out the door, it's actually fairly neat because it is an illusion. There's an illusion. However, the door doesn't come all the way to the ground. It starts about 3 feet off the ground. It's sort of like a crawl way going in. So it takes a little bit of finagling to get in and look at shit. I would assume that you would investigate this hole.
Yes.
All right. Crawling in, you come to an interesting thing, and I would assume that you would do so in as quiet as a capacity, aka don't shove the person in plate mail in there.
Yeah. I mean, I can. You want me to do a perception or an investigation check in there?
Yeah. I would just you kind of get up there. It's a little bit of a crawl to get up there, but you can get up in there. But this is wild. Kind of taking a quick perceive into the room. So, a couple of things. First, it looks like someone's been digging. Portions of this room are still stone and such. However, a portion of it has obviously been picked out, and they're trying to dig. You have a collection of orcs here, and again, relatively well read. Not a lot of things look like a lion with a scorpion tail. Pretty sure that's a manticore. They're
That's not a dragon.
That's not a dragon. No, it's not.
That's not a dragon.
No, it's not a dragon at all.
Wait, a manticore?
Manticore.
Guess what I need?
That's a manticore. It's a bit of a thing. Give me your perception real quick, and we'll give you an advantage because you have your magic pokery going on.
Oh, really?
Filial, I assume, is poking his head.
17. Let's see.
I need manticore.
Yes, 17.
17. You look through the room, and
Manticore venom.
yeah, there's a manticore in there. However, you do notice something else. There's a box. It looks like it's not hard to figure out what's going on. They're trying to get the hell out of here.
Mhm.
But there's a box, and it looks like it was probably a crate, some kind of supply crate or something like that. And it has valuables in it. However, one does ping a little bit. Because there's magic items, there's magic ores, and so on and so forth. However, hanging out with Tatter, it just kind of puts things, people mention things, just kind of keeping an eye on things. Brings it to mind. One of the items in there. And before you give me shit about this was a random. I didn't even see that this was here until I checked it now. There is a box. And the magic radiation from it and such, and kind of the way that it works, Pretty sure that's a box of Marvelous Pigments. Pretty sure. Pretty
Wow.
I've been looking for this whole game.
I'm not even fucking with you. That was
I've been
that is
looking
not
for.
me. That is
Two
not me
items.
being nice.
There
Wow.
are 2 items I look at. 2. That's one of them.
That is not me at all. That was the random. Oh my god.
So Philio is gonna back up out of the
Also,
hole.
by the by, they come with 1d4 pots of paint. Guess how many are in there? Guess.
4. Tell me 4. Yes! Fucking yes! Let's go!
Oh my god.
Again, I'm not doing this.
Looking!
I wouldn't
There are 2
choose this.
things I always look for in a game.
This.
Marvelous Pigments and a deck of fucking cards.
Oh my god. I'm not kidding. That's what it was. Okay,
So
anyway,
Philio backs out.
shimmy back
Yeah,
out.
Fast.
Hmm.
Fast. Backs out
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
Comes out. There's nothing in there but a bad time.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
Shit.
I don't blame
Well,
him.
that's the stream.
Don't you do this to me. Don't you fucking do this to me.
Don't you dare!
You little shit.
You want to fight a manticore?
Is there a manticore in there?
That's what it looked like. Scorpion tail fucking lion head.
Do you know the things we could do with manticore venom?
I can't do a goddamn thing with a fucking manticore venom.
You can do a lot of things with manticore venom and their parts. That's a lot of money right there. Don't you
She
like
has a
money?
point. I've
Don't
seen
you
women.
like money?
Fucking just for manticore
You
and
know
paint.
how much? Do you know how much I paid for that fucking vial of manticore venom when we went to the player's house?
How much?
What was it like?
It was a fair bit.
It was a couple of
Like-
thousand gold. It was 2,000, 3,000 gold, something.
I think it was 2,000.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was this vial. Take out an empty vial. This
It's a
was
whole
2,000
tail.
gold.
We would
Of
be able to
just
get a
the
whole ass
venom.
land.
Matter, roll me perception real quick.
Oh, this is what I did a 1 on earlier.
Yeah, well, we'll hope better.
What is it?
It was almost a 4. I think it's an 11.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
Again,
an 11.
It's kind of hard to get through the fog of her general distress about the whole thing. Manticore venom and something. He said something. Paint? Yeah. A moment.
She was too busy talking to hear what I had to say.
You know, she did kind of ride roughshod over it, but not
Yeah.
quite enough to catch on.
What's
but, exactly.
No.
Exactly.
Anyway, you know,
Hey.
that's this much was 2,000 gold, and that's just the venom. It's got. You know what people pay for that fucking stinger?
It's
Don't
a
you like
fucking
money?
manticore. You didn't want to fight the
Have
driver?
Have you met Caroline?
I mean, like,
No,
I
I'll
am
fight him.
willing. Listen, I've seen
Drider,
what
there's a
Manifold
Drider here,
Venom
let's
does
go.
to a man.
Yeah.
I don't
No, we'll
mind
be
using
fine.
it for either for resale or for all use. It's good shit.
I'm in. I need that venom for my own personal stash.
All
I
right.
would love some of its blood as well, but those parts are gonna make you rich.
Let's go fight a fucking manticore then.
And some
Always wanted to find a manticore.
Sam, you want to
Some-
fight a manticore for the fucking hell of it? Let's
Yes.
fight a fucking manticore.
Yes,
For the fucking hell.
let's go.
And then Caroline double critted. And he got tabled in one turn.
Do I look like I'm worried about a fucking manticore?
Jesus, when she finds those paint, she's gonna be intolerable.
I'm just in this for the
Dicks
yeah.
everywhere.
Dicks.
Dicks.
I'm just waiting for the moment where Caroline crits and just gets a fucking huge ass buff.
Just a fucking dumpster. That
I have 3 folders. One is called Necro Gears. In there are 2 more folders. One says using and one says not using. And in the not using, there's a question mark that says
future, and in that one says marvelous fucking pigments.
I
There are gonna be dicks on everything. Everything.
Could be
I
somewhere
love
else.
Marvelous fucking pigments.
Many turns later, just see her sitting somewhere, to see her just quietly jogging in a crouch down the road, and just kind of drawing a dick. Just going down.
What's she doing? Drawing a dick.
Drawing a dick.
Oh yeah. 3-dimensional dicks on every surface.
It's not 3-dimensional. It's real. It becomes real. It's just going to be a dick. It's going to be a big dick.
3-dimensional objects on a 2-dimensional surface.
Oh my god. So, with
All right.
that,
So Caroline and once more into the.
well, it's
breach.
getting up towards the 10 o'clock hour.
Yeah.
So we will
That'll be a big fight.
prepare
Everyone will hold off on that one.
needed any impulse to watch a stream. Watch tomorrow's stream. Not kidding. It'll be fun. How many and how large will the dicks be that she makes? Will she have the opportunity to draw dicks? Will Caroline dumpster a Manicore in one turn?
Let's see.
I'm not doing this. This is not me. I'm playing fair. That's my asshole fault. But still,
Hey, I'm just playing small.
my fault.
Come on, you have to admit, me pushing that goal into the dudes.
Evolved dead.
That was a
no,
good
that's great.
idea.
No, please, absolutely, come in and see what's going on. We'll have a lot of fun. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be weird. There's some shit. I will try to kill Tatter by accident again.
Probably.
I promise that. There you go.
Yeah.
She's adorable, so it has to happen. But no, it will be. Will there be Eldritch Revelations? Probably. We got enough going on, enough necromantic fluffery going on. I'm sure nothing weird. Why would
Everything will
something
be fine.
weird happen? We'll have a devotee of
Everything
death
will be
and someone who
fine.
kills people like it's a bodily function.
Yes.
And I'll be fine. But definitely come in, hang out, check it out. We appreciate y'all. Well, I'm gonna hang out for a little bit, I think. At least a couple of us. Here's whinge. Probably whinge about paint somewhere. But no, we very much appreciate you. Please get in, subscribe, check it out. Be here next time. It will be a lot of fun. It'll be very weird. Get to hear our professional stuff. Our professionalism, as such as it is. Dicks.
I love them.
I mean, you're not obligated, but
True.
Oh, no.
Absolutely.
I mean, you could be ambivalent. Anyway,
That's true.
anyway, please come around again. We very much appreciate all of you. I don't think we have a giveaway next week, but the week after. Nevertheless, still
Probably,
check
yeah.
it in, see what's going on. Gonna have some shit. I forgot about the pigments. It just, I was looking, I'm like, oh shit.
How did you forget that?
I was going through and I just saw the loot pile. I'm like, oh
Fucking
shit.
things I will always scour markets for in every game.
Fuck, it's there.
Deck of many cards
Intolerable.
and marvelous fucking pigments.
It's gonna be intolerable. Will anything weird happen? Will they come to some kind of dark revelation? I can only hope. What is making this run? You know, what happens when you take the concept of ruin and put it beyond committing property damage? It could be... What happens when you kill things for keeps? When death says, if you kill it, it dies. Is that literal, or is that more of a concept? How badly can you fuck up a city because it mildly inconvenienced you? Find out next time.
Let's do it.
It slighted me once, and I destroyed their culture.
Oh my god.
But no, definitely come out again. Once again, I'm Dr. Gears. This is Dr. Gears Presents The Dark World. We very much appreciate you guys. Come round again. Check it out next week. We'll be here barring accident or something exploding or something falling off. It happens. We appreciate you very, very much. Come hang out. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh no.
For the road. For the